As the saying goes, the fruit does not fall far from the tree. Call that metaphor or biology. But in basketball, that is close to reality. As close as every father or son with the sport of basketball in their blood could be. I am Lord de Vera. Join me as we find out why even in basketball, that cliche, like father, like son, there's actually some truth to it. Here on Basketball Almanac.
There's a dead ball situation. Now they can call for a 30-second injury timeout.
Fathers work hard to raise a family, but some fathers play basketball and create a legacy. In the PBA, they are legends who defined a generation. But for their sons, these fathers are more than just inspiration. Imagine idolizing these basketball stars. Now imagine calling one of them Dad. Imagine having to live under father's enormous shadow.
Oh! Keeper on the move, hinahabol ni Rivas. Keeper making.
Well, in the PBA, they're a handful of second-generation players. Some were able to match, if not surpass, their father's achievements. But how do these second-generation cagers actually compare to their dads? We start off with brothers Chito and Joey Loizaga, sons of two-time Olympian Carlos "The Big Difference" Loizaga.
The big Kaloy Loizaga, of course, is a legend of Philippine basketball. So, Chito and Joey Loizaga, yun nauna before si Dudut, galing kay Coach Sunny George. Pag masyadong mabigat yung sinusundan mo, sometimes it weighs heavily on the sons. Pero minsan naman, na-overcome ng mga bata yon and are able to build a bigger name. Never easy following your father's footsteps. But of course, meron ka ng susundan. Depende sa paghawak ng bata kung paano niya tatahakin.
The elder Loizaga never played for the PBA but made a huge mark on the international scene. He was a two-time gold medalist in the Asian Basketball Confederation, or what we now know as the FIBA Asia Cup. But his greatest feat was leading the Philippines to a bronze medal finish in the World Basketball Championship. While the Big Difference was an all-around offensive dynamo, his sons carved their niche as brilliant defenders and long-range shooters. They even played with the crowd favorites Ginebra San Miguel under the legendary coach Robert Jaworski. And speaking of which, one of the PBA's greatest players is called the Big J.
Loses the handle, kay Dudut Jaworski behind the back dribble.
But who would have expected that one day there would be a small J? Robert Jaworski Jr. certainly had some slightly gigantic shoes to fill. His PBA career playing alongside his father after being drafted 10th overall by the Gin Kings.
Out to Jaworski. Here he comes again.
As to the Big J's legendary professional career, there's really nothing more to add, with a total career output of 11,760 points in 23 years in the PBA, while Dodot, his career high was 9 points. Oh well. Like the Big J, another basketball great, Ato Agustin, also had a son who suited up in the PBA. Mark Agustin entered the league as a draft pick of Petron, the erstwhile San Miguel Beer squad, which his dad handled in the year, but his career path was nowhere near the Atom Bomb's achievements. The elder Agustin was a PBA Hall of Famer, an All-Star pick several times over, and a Grand Slam winning player with the San Miguel Beermen. His son may have tried to match Ato's exploits, but hardly did so with a rather forgettable stint in the professional league. In 1989, a 6'4" power forward out of UP Diliman rose to power. Benji Paras was drafted first overall by the Shell Turbochargers. And in that same year, the Tower of Power immediately made ripples, matching up well and even outplaying the likes of legends Ramon Fernandez and Abet Gedabin. And with that, he achieved something no other player in PBA history has ever done, winning the Rookie of the Year and the MVP award at the same time.
Si Benji kasi may lahing Amerikano. Johnson ang middle name ni Benji. So, bata pa lang yan, malakas na yan. Kung bumabato ng shot put yan, pinupulot lang, iniit siya lang. At kung dumunk yan, pupulutin lang yung bola, tatalo na siya, dadunk niya. So, he was born really strong. Yung power innate sa kanya, ang nag-grow kay Benji yung understanding on how to win, how to compete. Talagang brute force. Kaya nga, one of the strongest players na nakasabay ko, nakasama ko, at nakita ko na kayang lumaban maski sa mga higante ng global stage.
No wonder his sons are showing the same power and athleticism that he once displayed during his heydays. His eldest, Andre, was a rebounding monster. While Kobe, the youngest, well, you see for yourself. Perhaps the only difference between Benji and Kobe would be their playing positions and approach to the game.
6 feet, but Kobe Paras.
Kobe loves roaming around the wings, while Benji is used to patrolling the lanes.
Hindi mo sila pwedeng ikumpara kasi it's a case of apples and oranges. They're good, both good. The father is a legend, a proven talent, many-time winner, champion in all levels that he has played in. Si Kobe, yun ang pupuntahan niya. Naniniwala naman ako na may kakayahan yung bata. Sa kaya niyang gawin at kaya niyang marating based sa upside at learning curve na mayroon yung manlalarong si Kobe.
Ravena and Gironte. Oh, what a behind the back! What a finish from Kobe!
Now, the 6'6" prodigy is a member of the national team and is on track for a promising career in the pros.
Yes, that was wicked from Kobe Paras.
Now, here's another father and son tandem that you'll find interesting. The Aguilars. Peter and Japet both played for the Ginebra franchise. But here's the catch. Peter showed potential but did not quite make it far, spending just 5 seasons in the league as backup to the Gin Kings' more illustrious big man. His son was the complete opposite, starring in many unforgettable Ginebra wars as the Gin Kings' high-leaping, power-dunking forward. Japet is also a consistent member of the national team. Talk about the son clearly following in and leaping over the father's footsteps. Norman Black, one of the PBA's best imports, helped the defunct Santa Lucia Realtors with their first league title, the 2001 Governor's Cup Championship. But that would not have been possible without Black's stepson, Chris Tan. The second-string guard stepped up during the dying seconds of Game 6 by nailing the title-clinching three-pointer in front of his stepdad to nip San Miguel 75-72 and close out the series 4-2. And by the way, Chris's stepbrother, Aaron Black, just won a championship with the Ateneo Blue Eagles in UAAP Season 80. It's all in the genes, they say, but not all second-generation ballers could play. And by playing, we mean someone who's exceptional or phenomenal. And we know one, and his name is Kiefer. Which brings us to the question, which Ravena is better? Father and son tandems in sports shouldn't really come as a surprise. Many of our favorite cagers actually come from athletic families, but sharing the same DNA is not always a guarantee of success.
Merong genetic factor yan. Kung ano yung nakikita mo sa tatay, in terms of their physical and physiological attributes, malamang makita mo rin dun sa anak pagdating sa physical. Pagdating sa strength, pagdating sa type of muscle, pagdating sa iba pang measurements ng katawan, malamang susunod din yan dun sa measurements ng nanay at saka ng tatay.
Zigzagging his way to a pass. Shot!
According to experts, genetics are not the exclusive determinants. A huge influencing factor is also the environment.
Pag tinignan mo sa sports, malakas ang effect ng pag-iisip, ng character, ng psychology ng bata, yung psyche niya. Yan nakukuha na yan sa environment. Kung ano yung palagi nilang nakikita, ano yung palagi nilang na-experience, at ano yung pinag-uusapan nila sa hapagkainan. Malamang, yun ang magbibigay ng ideya dun sa bata kung ano yung mga standards nila as a family, ano yung kanilang character as a family. So pagsamahin mo yun, kumbaga yun yung magiging formula para kung ano man yung tatay at yung nanay, malamang yung anak ganun din.
Patrimonio de la Basket Pumaren. Ravena asking for the low post pass. Ravena takes it inside.
Case in point, the Ravenas. The father, former PBA Rookie of the Year Bong Ravena, was a consistent high scorer and defender. The mother, Mozi Ravena, once played volleyball for the University of Santo Tomas.
Sa bahay, alam mo yon, lahat kami sports sa pinag-usapan, volleyball, basketball. Nagiging sila, yung athlete mentality sila. So, nasa sports na sila nag-end up. So, kaya nagustuhan nila to be an athlete. Yun ang talaga yung bonding namin sa basketball court, sa gym.
Combining their parents' physical attributes and skill sets. You've got Kiefer, the top rookie of the NLEX Road Warriors and the Gilas Pilipinas national team. 30, one of the vital cogs of UAAP champion team Ateneo. And Danny, a blossoming Ateneo volleyball. Kiefer, the eldest of the Ravena siblings, recalls learning classic basketball moves from dad.
Nakalimutan na supposedly yung mga moves dati. Ngayon, yun na yung mga ginagaya ng mga players ngayon, especially ng mga kabataan, sila Steph Curry, sila Kyrie Irving, sila LeBron James, James Harden. Pero yung iba, nakakalimutan na nila kung gaano kadali yung basketball sa mga ibang players before. So yun yung ginagaya ko na baka ito hindi na nila napapanood kasi syempre natabunan na luma na So ito yung gagayain ko na kambat sila minsan nagugulat na parang, uy, ba't parang may ganun? Pwede pala yun, pwede palang ganun yung gawin mo.
They find Kiefer outside.
Living with athletic parents certainly has a lot of perks, including the 24/7 side training on and off court.
We used to work out together and practice my skills, do shooting, do one-on-ones. Kasi yun yung mga bagay na naramdaman niya na mga kailangan ko pang i-improve para ready ako sa next level.
Very ako sa mga little things yung mga situations, anong gagawin mo, do you need to score? If you're up, do you need to score or you have to dish out with your teammates? Alam mo yun, yung mga ganyan, little things, mostly as a team, yung decision making.
Bong and Kiefer may not share the same playing style and position, with the father thriving in the perimeter while the son enjoying the drive in this game. They still have notable similarities. Both have quick hands and excellent footwork. Most of all, both thrive in the heat of battle. Kiefer also admits inheriting crafty court instincts from his dad.
Hindi naman ako kalakihan So kailangan pag nandun ka sa loob ng paint, kailangan madiskarte ka sa ano mga gagawin mo. So para sa akin, isa yun sa mga bagay na na-inherit ko sa dad ko.
If I'm going to compare Kiefer to my skills, iba na, nag-evolve na siya. Kasi ako before basic lang Siya marami ng moves, kaya.
But even with all the overwhelming praises from the basketball community, the younger Ravena still could not escape comparisons to dad.
You're under the microscope, Every move, everything you do will be watched over, criticized. May masasabi mga tao. Okay, second generation siya. Tingnan nga natin kung at par or if he's good as advertised. But at the same time, it's attention. Not a lot of people get that much attention. And me having athletes as parents gave me that. And for me, I have that social responsibility of projecting myself to the best level possible on the court and off the court to represent my family name well.
Kiefer's PBA career has only just begun, but as early as now, he's already showing signs of a long and fruitful career ahead. Aside from their last names, former PBA hotshot Bong Ravena and his son Kiefer have one thing in common. Both have been teammates with the ageless rock, Asi Taulava. Taulava played with Bong with Inmobiline, the predecessor of the Talk and Text Katropa, from 2000 to 2005. 12 years later, the 45-year-old big man would play for NLEX and team up with Bong's eldest son, Kiefer, who was drafted number 2 by the Warriors in 2017. There are some sons who are better than their fathers. But there are certainly dads in basketball who are so legendary that it is simply impossible to fill their shoes. But then again, we must ask, is it really fair to compare?
Ravena. Di may pagpagsinusam. Ravena the turnaround.
For most second-generation cagers, living up the challenge is living up to the father's reputations. Kiefer Ravena, we all know, is an exception, but the Phenom is not alone in this category.
Casio goes over to Jeron Teng, looking to attack immediately. Kinaliwa, pasok.
Meet Jeron Teng, second son of former San Miguel Beermen center Alvin Teng.
So, nagmamadali. Big
PBA Philippine Cup explodes in Cagayan de Oro. Jolly Escobar should be a good one.
Good evening everybody, and Seb, yun na nga, Ross and TNT, two teams na may mga magagandang record dito, pero the winning has to continue, Seb. Siyempre gusto mo magkaroon ng chance dun sa much coveted 4 spots,
Tuloy mo
top
na.
4 spots. Seb, eto yung sinasabi natin, just half a game naman ahead of everybody. TNT 5 wins and 1 loss. And then tingnan mo to, 5 teams all bunched up at 5 and 2. San Mig and Lex converge. Magnolia at kasama dyan ang Rain or Shine, Seb.
Malaking panalo ng Converge kagabi laban sa Barangay Ginebra at saka TNT. Nakalusot sila, papag-usapan natin yan, laban sa Terra Firma, no? Na-send into overtime. Didetalyehin natin yan mamaya. Tingnan natin itong previous game ng Rain or Shine kung saan sila ay natalo sa NLEX.
Well, had a hard time containing yung si Berto. Exploded for 28 points si Robert Bolick. This final score was 105 to 91, 49% sa field goals ng NLEX. Mababa, Rain or Shine, 39% lamang. Points in the paint. A little bit weird dahil wala naman talagang masyadong malalaki doon sa panig ng NLEX. Halos ang ganda nga ng matchup nila, 56 to 34 points in the paint. Paint 13 to 10 ang fast break points. Tapos third quarter, dun na umalagwa Seb ang NLEX 31 points against 16 lamang ang Ross nung third.
Nasayang in 26 points nitong si Jonard Clarito, who is the second leading scorer ng koponan ng Rain or Shine.
That's correct, Seb, pero I would say, yung number 1 na sinasabi mo is Kalen Chongson. Hindi siya nakakapaglaro ngayon. So ang gaganda ng mga magagandang averages actually is Jonard Clarito. You said the 26 points nung nakaraang laro, pero losing effort. There it is, 26 points, 10 of 19 ang kanyang mga field goals. May 8 rebound, may 6 na assist. He is their number 1 player on that Rain or Shine based on yung efficiency, rebounding, pati steals. Number 1 siya in a lot of categories sa Rain or Shine.
Ito, once we join the farewell tour, kung totoo ngang hindi na maglalaro si Gabe Norwood after this, ito daw ang kanyang last conference in Rain or Shine, trying to get as much out of him and out of the game, I'm sure.
Playing assistant coach na rin to si Gabe Norwood. Hindi ako naniniwala. Papatawag lang ni Coach Yang. Sige na, isa pang
you come here.
Ayan, hindi naman makakahindihan kay Coach Yang. Konti lang tumira palagi itong si Gabe Norwood. Nakikita natin 7 attempts lamang, pero it's very high percentage. 12 points ang naitala niya, 5 of 7 yung kanyang mga field goals. 3-point field goals, 2 of 3. Ang taas, 67%. 4 na rebound, 4 na assist. Para kaya tawag sa kanya Mr. President dahil kamukha daw niya si Obama.
Tingnan natin, okay. Ito, ginawa ko tong game na ito sa Montalban. 109.95 final count. Pero ang hindi nyo alam, ang hindi nyo nararamdaman, hindi, alam nyo ito. Nag-OT itong game na ito. Lamang ang Terra Firma by as much as 16. Ayun, 16, tapos bumawi. Ito kasi ang dahilan.
Yan. Actually, nagising na lamang ang TNT nung fourth quarter, Seb. Doon na lang nila nakuha yung kanilang first lead of that ball game. Able to hang on at push it to overtime was Terra Firma. Pero sabi mo nga, etong si Kelly Williams, tuloy-tuloy ang kanyang magandang 3-point shooting. 8 In total, 3-pointers magmula dito kay Kelly Williams. I think 3 or 4 in overtime.
Oo,
To put,
pumutok
Terra
talaga
Firma away,
eh.
yes.
Hindi mo, akala nila hindi papasok, pero
Oo.
meron siya. Ito yung mga numbers niya, Jolly.
Pinapaalala lang naman kung sino siya, di ba? Dating MVP yan, Seb. Dating #1 pick ng Santa Lucia. 10-time champion po ito. Kelly Williams, 28 points, 10 of 16. Double-double siya. May 11 rebounds. Ayun po yung 3-point field goals niya, 8 of 13. Magsama ka pa ng 3 assist para dito kay Kelly Williams, Machine Gun Kelly Williams.
Alam mo, sa ilang saglit mga kaibigan, ang mga kabataan ng Cagayan de Oro ay paparada kasabay ng ating mga players. Yung mga nagatanaw sa aton dira sa Cagayan de Oro, sa Malaybalay, sa Manolo Fortich, sa Gingoog, and all the surrounding areas, the students of the different universities there. Grabe ang Cagayan de Oro. It's so progressive and so much change has happened over the last couple of years. It should be a good game, ha? Takbuhan nito, Jolly, palagay ko.
Definitely. Yun ang na-mention natin. Yung kanilang, ang gaganda naman, di ba? Nagkaroon ng 4-win streak na hinto the last game itong Reno Shan against NLEX. Pero yeah, it has to continue kasi yun na nga, gusto mo makuha yung isa sa top 4 spots na yun dahil twice to beat po yan.
At gusto mong magbaon bago matapos ang part na ito ng tournament dahil lang magkakaroon tayo ng break. Let's send it to the Coliseum announcer for the introductions of our players.
Number 4, Mike Malonzo. Number 5, Gabe Norwood. Number 8, Anton Asisio. Number 10, Sean Ildefonso. Number 11, Stanley Pringle. Number 14, Andre Caraput. Number 22, Junior Clarito. Number 25, Leonard Santillan. Number 28, Bo Belga. Number 41, Chris Porter. And number 44, Christian Manaytay. Kasama ng Reno Shan Elasto Painters, ang kabataan ng Cagayan de Oro City. Kasama rin ng kabataan ng Cagayan de Oro City, ang TNT Tropang 5G. Number 0, Simon Enciso. Number 2, Tyrus Hill. Number 8, Calvin Octana. Number 14, Mike Nieto. Number 15, Jordan Hedding. Number 16, R.R. Pogoy. Number 21, Kelly Williams. Number 32, Henry Galinato Jr. Number 35, Kim Aurin. Number 45, Brandon Ganuelas Rosser. And number 77, Kevin Ferrer. And please welcome Cagayan de Oro City's very own number 7, Boy Aram. Number 12, Glenn Cobuntin. Number 6, Ray Nambata. And number 28, Gio Halalon. At para magbigay ng mensahe para sa ating mga taga-suporta dito sa Cagayan de Oro City, please welcome the players. First, for the Reno Shan Elasto Painters, please welcome Jonay Clarito.
May gabi sa tanang Cagayanos. Salamat sa inyong pag-anhi o pagsuporta sa PBA. Nagpapasalamat kami kay Mayor Clarix Oy, tsaka Kapitan Kikang Oy, at saka especially kay Boss Robert D. Salamat sa inyong pag-anhi, no? Tsaka magligaw-ligaw ta karon tanan. Enjoy!
Maraming salamat, Jonay Clarito. At para naman magbigay ng mensahe mula sa TNT Tropang 5G, make some noise for Cagayan de Oro City's very own Ray Nambata.
Mayong gabi, mga taga-Cagayanon. Salamat una sa tanan sa inyong pagsuporta o pag-anhi dire. Thank you sa suporta sa among team, sa Reno Shine o sa PBA. Ana akong mga teammate, ito pag-abot na mo dire, itong mga first time dire. Grabe ko no ang pag-welcome sa mga taga-Cagayanon sa pag-anhi na mo dire. Ano ko sa kanila, simple lang. Munang gibansagan tag the City of Golden Friendship kay approachable ta o friendly ta mga tao diri sa Cagayan de Oro. So dagang salamat kay Mayor Clarix Oy, kay Kapitan Kikang Oy. Salamat og inaot nga mag-enjoy mo karong gabi una. Dagang salamat.
Maraming salamat, Ray ng Bata. And let us now meet the starters. First, for the Rain or Shine, Elasto Peters. Point guard from Lukban, Quezon, number 14, Andre Caracot. Shooting guard is the last season's recipient of the Samboy Lim Sportsmanship Award from Batangas City, number 3, Gian Mamuya. Small forward is the 48 season's most improved player from Magsaysay, Davao de Oro, number 22, Junior Clarito. Power forward is an 11-time PBA All-Star from Calasiao, Pangasinan, number 5, Gabe Norwood. And at center is a 3-time PBA All-Star from Gubat, Sorsogon, number 28, Bo Belka. Coaching the Elasto Peters is Yang Diao. And it's time to meet the starters for the TNT Tropang 5G. Center is a member of the PBA's 50 greatest players from Cebu, number 21, Kelly Williams. Power forward from San Fernando La Union, number 45, Brendan Ganuelas Rosser. Small forward is a two-time mythical team member from Talisay City, Cebu, number 16, R.R. Pogoy. Shooting guard from Tondo, Manila, number 15, Jordan Hidding. And at point guard is a 5-time PBA All-Star from Cagayan de Oro City, number 28, Gio Heleno. Coaching the Tropang 5G is John Reyes. And ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, we would like to call on at center court the
Okay,
following.
those are the referees, Balaw, Nubla, Trabalho, and Parato. We will have some ceremonies at center court. Of course, Willie Marshall, our commissioner, will bring in our dignitaries to center court. At akin na lang yung golden na bola na yan. Next year, wala nang value yan.
Oo nga.
Diba?
Ngayon, ano yan, hot commodity ngayon yan.
Nasa Cagayan de Oro pa. Yung hotel na inistayan ko dyan, linked kay Lux, gold yun.
Wow.
Naghanap ako sa mga kanto-kanto, wala eh. Walang gold. O, sige. Makinig tayo sa introduction. Ito, mga dignitaries natin.
Alternate Governor Attorney Edison Loripiana and the TNT Tropang 5G Team Manager at Cagayan de Oro City's very own Jojo Lastimosa. Gentlemen, please proceed at center court for the ceremonial toss.
Okay, ang mga nandyan po, Punong Bayan, Joaquin Kigang Uy, representing Honorable City Mayor Rolando Clarix Uy, Jerome De La Fuente, Vice President Lim Ketkay Hotel, yun, and Resort, yung inistayan natin dyan. Delio Aceron over there is from the PhilHealth, Region 10, Regional Vice President, at si Engineer Robert D., Chief Executive ng CDO Sports Event.
Game officials are Peter Balao, Albert Nubla, Erwin Trabalho,
Okay,
and
game na.
Charlie
Tapos ang seremonya. Andar na. Mga review mo yung starting
Ayan,
lineups.
Bo Belga Panentro, Clarito, Norwood, tapos ang mga guardia nila sa Mamuyak and Dre Caracot, tapos naman BGR Panentro, Kelly Williams ang kanilang parang 4 dyan, along with Pogoy, Jordan Heading, and Gio Halalon. You know what's interesting, Seb? Magmula nung Converge na nanalo sila, pare-parehas ang starting 5 ni Coach Chot. Lahat ng wins na yun. Up until now, he had to shuffle this dahil yun na nga, nakita natin, naka-civilian si Calvin Uftana.
I'm sure si Hans ko bibigyan tayo ng ulat niyan mamaya. Dito tayo sa Aquilino Pimentel Jr. Center. Of course, the late former Senate President and Senator comes from these parts. namimiss ko yung boses niya pagka nagsasalita sa Senada. I would like to question the, di ba? Ang galing talaga yung statesman tatay ni Senator Coco, di ba? In the meantime, back to basketball. Wala pa tayong score. Ito na from the Bicolano, Bob Belga. Nothing there. May score na ba?
Teka lang, para merong 3-pointer si Kelly Williams. Hindi ko alam bakit hindi pa nililista. At yun
baka naman siguro nakatulog sa pansitan ng kung sino man ang pumipindot.
Tignan natin. Pero patuloy yung ano niya, di ba? Ang kanyang sniping, pinikwento natin kanina.
Parang hindi na
3 points.
Ayun, hinabol. 3-0 na nga naman. Ito, libre. Ayaw pumasok. Rebound ng ngayon ni Gio Calalon. Si Gio ang nagbuhay sa game ng TNT laban sa Terra Firma. Tayo ay humayo sa Montalban.
Nagkaroon ng mga records noon na Seb, na meron siyang 2 steal, umabot sa 500 steals. Wow, mainit talaga.
And tradisyon na ni Kelly Williams, titira na ako ng 3, masanay na kayo. Bob Belga with a good drive, gets his first basket on a lay-in, it's 6-2.
Napaka-importante na magiging role ni Big Bo Belga dahil kulang na kulang sa malalaki. Etong rain or shine. The thing is,
si Dato wala na rin.
Kaya nga di ba? The thing is, parang hindi pa pwedeng maglaro ng mahahabang minuto to si Bo. So, titignan natin.
Oo nga pala, no? At nagkaroon ng bounce sa vertigo.
Oo.
Ako meron ako niyan. Pagtatayo ka niyan, parang umiikot ang mundo. Samantala, nahuli si Heading, inabutan, and mukhang shot clock violation laban sa TNT Tropang 5G.
For Jordan Heading, kailangan gumana in today's game. Again, dahil wala nga si Calvin Oftana. At in the past, marami siyang mga did not play. Maraming DNP itong si Jordan Heading. Parang so-so conference lang para sa kanya. Pero ngayon, kailangan ng kanyang serbisyo.
Here's Norwood working at the top of the keyhole area. Here's the setup job. Here's Mamuyak, who is guilty of traveling.
Looking at some heading numbers dito, yung kanilang pagkapanalo against Titan Ultra, doon lang siya naka-score ng 8 puntos. 5 puntos against Terra Firma. Pero again, kailangan pilit maging double digits today dahil para ma-complement yung itong sila RR Pogoy and the others.
Ito na naman si William hindi pumasok.
Lahat ng 6 puntos sa kanya, Seth.
Nung umalis ako dyan nung Thursday, ang sabi sa akin mga kaibigan natin sa airport, Thursday pa lang dumating na ang TNT sa Cagayan de Oro. Ang Rain or Shine dumating ng Friday. Everybody needs a workout at the venue kasi, di ba? Saka may mga activities ang PBA, community work, say clinics. The native, local boy scores and Halalon drops it, and TNT advances with a 6-point lead here in the opening quarter.
Gio Halalon was 7 points lamang nung nakaraan, pero he had 12 rebounds and 8 assists. Seb, so kumpiyansa din itong batang to, Gio Halalon.
Caraco tries to change it. No basket. There was a foul prior to the attempt. Caraco will not be credited with the basket. Ito si Ganuelas Roser, na-spray nito nung game sa Terra Firma.
Nasa parang natumba siya, then hawak-hawak na yung kanyang paa. Pero he seems okay, which is great para kay
pero nilabas agad ni Coach Chot, si Ferrer na nanggulo sa introduction kanina ay nandito na pinasok.
Sa magandang start para sa TNT.
Sabi mo lakas konti yung international. In the meantime, sinusubukan ni Karakot salaksakan itong TNT.
Alam mo, maraming kino-call out ni Coach Yang itong si Andre Karakot in the past how many games dahil kung titingnan natin mamaya-maya yung kanyang mga numero, ang laki ng binaba compared to all Filipino. Jordan Heading and Bob. Jordan Heading smartly turns his back to this 240-pounder. Ayoko niyan, sabi ni Jordan Heading with a big smile on his face.
Diba? Parang sinalubong mo ang truck.
Ayan.
Sa mga highway sa Cagayan de Oro, puro highway dyan. Pagka sinalubong mo yan,
Siya yun, si Bobel.
Kibaka, ano sabi, nag-uusap yung dalawang veterano.
Tingnan, kakabul
Boom!
sila dito.
Sa pulse.
Hindi na gusto ni Jordan.
Pero foul nila. Nagkasabitan pa pala. Alis ka dyan, ayoko sa'yo.
Ayoko niyan, sabi ni Jordan. Nagkabul sila dito.
Parang unfair yung matchup.
Oo nga eh. Isang heavyweight at saka isang ano lang eh. Ano ba yan? Welter lang. Ano ba? Mabigat ang timbang nito. Bo has to be smarter than that. Pinag-uusapan natin kanina kung gaano siya kahalaga para sa rain or shine.
Mukhang ang tawag. Technical yata.
Baka mapipilitang gamitin itong wala si Keith Datu, pero meron silang in the past how many days bagong pirma na panentro nila.
Pero wala yata dito
si Manaytay. I think I saw him.
Nakita mo ba?
Christian Manaytay.
At saka di ba may bulong-bulungan na baka they were trying
kumuha
either Slaughter or Stan
sila
Harden.
Michael Miranda, their names cropped up, even trying to get probably Justin
Si Miranda kasi tumanding kay Yeng Kiao nung nasa NLEX si Yeng.
Yes.
So, it's not a clean start by both these teams. They're not executing properly. Ito na. Aga-aga nito. Itong dalawang to.
Pero ito yung pinag-uusapan natin. They want to continue their winning ways. Ang tinitignan nito yung top 4 na. Yan ang tinitignan dalawang koponan nito, Seth.
Kaya naman disappointed si team. Not only because of the layup of
one GDL.
Diba? Hirap kasi lahat GDL. Nung ang nangyari, his team was not performing well also. At saka yung tayo nila sa team standings.
Tama ka. 2 and 4 sila.
2 and 4 na sila.
They needed that win sana kagabi.
So ano tawag? They challenge pa.
Titingnan natin kung ano tawag
ito. Aga-aga dito mga ito. Sige, gagabihin kayo dyan.
Pero makikita mo sa reactions ng mga coaches, ni Coach Shot Reyes in particular, di ba yung sense of urgency na makakuha ng panalo. He's up by 5, pero as early as now, a mouthful sa mga opisyalis.
Housekeeping.
Ayan.
Ito, madulas. Sabi ni referee Balaw, Nubla, Trabalyo at Amparato, ito naman itong dalawang coach na ito. Aga-aga sorry kayo. Sorry kayo. Sorry kayo. Kayo assigned dyan. Kakantsawa kayo. Oy, ganda. Sabi ni Belga, mainit ang ulo ni Bo.
All he has to do is just play ball. Magaling si Bo di ba?
Oo naman. Pag pumutok yun, good for rain or shine. Just to keep away from foul trouble though. Here's Ferrer. Hand off to Pugoy. Here's heading. Pugoy can't aim, can't load up. Shot clock coming to 5. That'll drop.
Joining the festivities, Kevin Ferrer. Umpisa naman dalawang malapit na 3-pointer ni Kelly Williams. Sumalig dyan itong si Ferrer.
Here's a handoff at the top of the keyhole. Clarito sending it to the side. Karakot dropped it. He could have been guilty of a double dribble.
Oo, parang he took some steps. Nakikita ko nga si Ryan Reyes. Sumisenyas din ng traveling, pero non-call yan. Pero it will go the side of TNT.
3-point shot. Handog sa inyo ng Arena Plus Sportsbook.
Ganun laking bagay din ng ball fake to throw off defenders. Suddenly wide open si Ferrer for the 3-point shot.
Ito na naman si Williams, not this time, missing his last 2 attempts. He is so alert though. He tracks his 2 shots and another 3-pointer. That's courtesy of R.R. Pugoy.
Sa bilang ko, parang 4 na 3 points na.
Dalawa si Williams, isa si Ferrer, isa si Pugoy.
Yes.
Tama ang bilang. Marunong ka pala magbilang. In the meantime, heading. Ito, ang laki ng early lead. 15-6, a 9-point advantage. Nagkabanggaan. Offensive foul kay Pugoy ang tawag.
very typical of Coach Yeng to not call a timeout. No? Bahala kayo
Ganun ba
dyan,
yun?
no?
Ganun ba yan?
Tumatawag ng timeout. Nagpatampak kayo. Try nyo alisan niya ano na yan.
Hindi ko sosolving yung problema niya.
Problema niya yan. Ito, he gets a break here. Dahil offensive foul si Pugoy.
Nagkaroon ka nga pala ng panahon dyan sa bench niyan. Ganun pala style niya.
Oo, yan ang style ni Coach Yeng.
Ito naman, everybody's complaining early on. What is life without complaining in basketball, di ba? 6:25 to go.
Urgent to get a W, to get a win.
Lalo na on winning streaks ito. Ayan, tingnan mo, 4 of 7 na-connect na ng kapunan ng TNT, Tropang 5G. Their defense also very tight. Outside we go. That one, foul sino ito?
Ito na si Manaytay. Ayan na siya.
Yung malaki. Manaytay.
Yes. They're hoping tulungan si Bo Belga dahil yun na nga yung 4-5 spot. Yung mga big men kulang na kulang sila. He has Uste ito. UST, Christian Manaytay, 10th pick nung nakaraang PBA draft. Of course, by rain or shine.
So talaga, naghahanap na talaga sila ng malaking bata, ha? Malaki,
6'5". Yes, sir.
6'5 na malaki.
Oo.
Malaki pa siya, Jolly.
Big boy, big boy.
Ayun, may libre sa kabila. Hindi nakita si Orin. Razzle, dazzle, no basket. Heading can't connect. Rebound taken by the young man, Christian Manaytay.
Na maganda. Just get a lot of rebounds. Try to be a presence underneath.
Ayan,
Got away with a push kay Kelly Williams. Magulang din, magulang.
Ayaw ni Kelly yan. Babaks out yan naman. Libre, tres, short. Hindi tumatama ang rain or shine, ha?
I'm watching this kid under a microscope. Itong si Manaytay, 2 rebounds na siya. Titingnan natin. Able to help his rain or shine team ng bahagya.
Nako, iniwanan nung halalon pero hindi lang pumasok yung layup. Penetration ba mamuyat? Send outside. The glass shot, no? Alam mo pag out of town, minamaster mo yung banda.
Tama.
Kasi iba ang bawat court. Kahit pare-pareho yan. Iba yung vision behind.
Tama yan, Seb. Kaya kailangan nagulat nga ako. Sabi mo, Friday na lang dumating ang TNT. I'm sure
ang rain or shine.
ang rain or shine nakasingit. I'm sure nakasingit pa rin ang practice yan. Pero Kim Maori naman.
Si Kim Maori ng tres ba?
Yes, sir.
Tres, so 5 na ang tres nila. Eto, may nakaw pa, may steal pa. Sinide view. Pasok.
Ginamit ang katawan para proteksyonan ng bola. Gio Halalon. Naman talaga din sila, Seb. They are a 3-point shooting team, TNT. Di man 3 points na sila.
Eto, ta-timeout si Coach Yeng. Hindi na niya maiwasan kung hindi mag-timeout. Magbabalik ko kami.
Finally back.
City, nakatutok pa rin kayo sa Season 50 of the PBA Philippine Cup. Gentlemen, some good and bad news from the TNT Tropang 5G. Let's start with the good one. Hoy Eram is finally back and will be suiting up for this match. According to their team PT, after re-evaluation, they found that his injury was actually a sprained left knee ligament and has already recovered from this. Ang bad naman, Calvin Oftana won't play as he's nursing a left hamstring strain, and right now they're doing rehab and he will be back in their next game. Now, good news naman para sa Rain or Shine Elasto Painters, Kaylan Tiongson and Stanley Pringle are back and will play in limited minutes. Kaylan has recovered from his right hamstring strain, and para naman kay Stanley, he's recovered from right knee swelling and soreness. Malaking boost ito, especially now after lacking manpower in their previous games. Gentlemen,
Hansko patrolling the beat. Thank you very much. Tiongson is already on the floor. The report, which included Poy Eram. Poy is on the floor. It's a return for Poy. Alam mo, kagabi si Paras and Aguilar, limited minutes. Ang feeling ko merong iniinda.
Ito, laking bagay na he's back. Itong si Kalen Chongson, napakaganda ng, although he played only 2 games para sa kanila, Sev, ang ganda ng kanyang mga naging numero when he played. Kalen Chongson.
Okay, and for Johnson, that is his first miss from the free throw line in the tournament. Previous to this, he was 6 of 6.
Well, yung 2 games na nilaro niya was their very first game against Meralco, a win, and he scored 23 points.
Kaya naman ang laki
and
ng
he had
average.
10 rebounds, oo. Yung kanyang, he misses his second free throw. A loss against SMB, meron siyang 9 points and 13 rebounds. Tapos yun na, hindi na siya naglaro all throughout, up until now, Seth.
Itong 14, ang pinakamalaking lamang ng koponan ng TNT Tropang 5G, ang nalalabing oras, 4 na minuto dito sa first quarter. Now, Batak drills in another 3.
Oh, that's definitely a problem para sa Rain or Shine. A bunch of 3-pointers, then they come up with a 4. Yun. Buti na lang, that is a bright spot. Itong si Kalen Chongson, magandang atake.
Yeah. Hindi pa naka-assemble yung depensa ng TNT. At ito, ang score 24-8. Bakit 24? 4 ba yung kanina? 4 ba yung kanina?
4, yes. 4
mukhang 4 nga,
Ray ng Batak, yes.
Oo, 4. Paborito na ng Batak ng what they said. So officially, it's a 4, 24-8.
Have to come up with something here, Seb. Rain or Shine.
Libre. Yes!
Quick 5. Quick 5 points sa bagong pasok na Kalen Chongson. Nagparamdam ka agad. And one thing is for sure, kailangan nilang bantayan yung 3-point line at yung 4-point line pag hawak ni Ray ng Batak.
It's coming down to 3 minutes in this opening period. Here's Aram, top of the keyhole. Here comes a weave. Heading is clipped by Mamuya. Ball will go the other way.
Sa magandang hustle, magwala dito kay Mamuya para makapagpa-turnover. Titingnan natin if they will be able to turn that into points.
Ito yung last sequence. 4 nga, no?
Oo.
Ang layo, eh. Oh.
Parang 2 feet away pa from the 4-point line.
At saka,
malayo.
Saka halos malayo sa logo. No? Papunta sa logo, no? Ito yung interest naman ni Kalen Chongson.
Back to the ball game. 4 players of the TNT Tropang 5G are back in their hometown here in CDO and are very proud to play in front of the Cagayanons. Ray ng Batak, Glenn Cobuntin, Poy Eram, and Gio Halalon. For Ray, Glenn, and Gio, they used to play here at some point with their former teams, and of course, they cherish coming back to play in their hometown. As Ray said, it's always special for him. Para naman kay Glenn, it's a blessing for him to come out for his kababayans. And for Gio naman, he's always thankful to be given this chance to show up for his kababayans din. At para naman kay Poy, who's coming out for the first time dito sa Cagayan de Oro, it feels surreal for him to play here. Sabi nga niya, baka meant to be na mag-comeback siya ngayon talaga para mapanood siya ng mga Cagayanon. So let's see how this will go for both of them, or for the 4 of them rather. Gentlemen?
Maraming salamat kay Hans Ko. At nice to always play in front of your hometown. And there's the young man trying a left-end layup. And it's Aram with his second foul.
Parang
the
first
first quarter.
Advantage pala ang, ang TNT. Ang daming taga CDO. Sama mo na si manager Jojo Lastimosa. Is that gonna be his first points in the PBA, Seth?
Oo nga. Ayan. Halin gali sa Rojas City. And can't make the free throw. Alam mo, pagka nagpunta ko kay Cagayan de Oro, of course, it's nice to have a trip to Bukidnon, and you can also visit the plantation ng Del Monte. Because it's one of the fixtures dyan sa lugar na yan. And the weather in Malaybalay is so beautiful. In the meantime, the first attempt to the free throw line didn't work. His points may come from a different route. 24-11 is the count. Because that was a 4-pointer earlier by Nambatak. Handoff by Ganuelas Rosser. They love this pick and roll. And there's a foul. Look at the smile. Look at the smile.
I don't know what they're complaining about, pero napakadaming contact nun. Definitely a foul magmula dito kay Adrian Nocum. 2 free throws coming up para kay PGR.
Naku, nakikisali pa si ano. Ang taong walang pahinga sa basketball, si Kaloy.
Oo nga. Masyadong busy.
Ano ba yun? Coach pa sa Lazar.
Oo nga.
So in the meantime, si Yang naman ay nakikipagharutan na sa referee maaga pa. Split from the line, that'll make it 25-11 here in the opening quarters. Sam Sarmento, Joel Escobar, Hansco, your broadcast trio for your RPTV, powered by Sports 5 presentation. In the meantime, open, top of the keyhole. Johnson, he could have gone for it, but he decided to lay it in. No, follow-up, that'll work. Santillan takes care of his first basket.
Buti na lang. Have to be able to string up some baskets dahil ito na nga, this is a 12-point advantage para sa TNT.
ROS has to challenge the three-point shooting.
Definitely,
They should not watch it.
Oo.
Anak ko, libre. Pagka libre, ang rule sa kanila, tira lang.
Tough three-point shot, Seth, dahil hinahabol siya na may naka-hand-in-face na defender ang Rain or Shine. He still makes three-pointer. Kim Aurin, mabuti na lang, nakabawi kahit rest doon. Doon sa kabila, basta at least umaandar ka.
May umo-offensa ka.
Yes.
No? 28-15 po. Yan po ang official nating count. Tama ho yung score na yan. Here's Williams driving hard. A shot clock is reduced to 7 with a minute and 10 left in the opening quarter ng Bata.
Oh my goodness.
Napakadali ng basketball kayo ng Bata. Ano?
At napakadami ng mga three-pointers para sa TNT. 7 threes na kagad. There's 1 4-pointer pa.
Oy, counted yan.
Manay, sabi mo nga, he will get his baskets
different way, ano ha?
A different way. It's a nice layup. Meron pang contact. May bonus free throw coming up para sa rookie. Bagong pirma, Christian Manaytay.
Uy, Euro. Euro Pinoy.
Oh, yan.
So, let's see. He missed his first 2 free throws earlier. Let's see if he'll settle down here.
Kaliwete,
no?
Yeah.
Grabe siguro yung nervous the first time to play in the PBA, and then here you are playing against people you used to watch.
Di kagad na papirma ng Rain or Shine dahil he still had to finish yung kanyang responsibilities. I think to have a ICIA team.
Sa PBA. Tama ba? Okay. Maraming ganun eh. Diba? Which is correct the way to do it.
Yes.
Para si Larry Muyang ng Converge.
Yan, siyempre tatapusin mo muna yung
Lako.
Commitment.
Ang lakas ng tira na yun. Ito si Noco, binigay kay Santillan.
Would be nice if you can get a basket dito para back-to-back sila. They have to come up with some type of mini run itong Rain or Shine.
Si Chongson, may fake talaga bago siya tumira. No? Hindi siya makatira ng pull up, straight up. Ano? Ito, Stingray. Burado silang lahat.
Hindi makapaniwala si Stingray. Sabi ni Coach Shot, gamit ng utak.
Ipasa mo rin.
Pwede nga.
Ipasa mo rin.
Daming napakadaming defender doon. Pinilit ni Ray nung pagkakataong yun.
Kung minsan, di ba, pagka yung
natatakawan ng player.
Di ba?
Oo.
Lalo mo, naging kakampi mo si Paul Alvarez, di ba? Saksak ni Paul yun, di ba?
Oo.
Then he realizes may katabi siya, 2 libre. Ayaw. Rebound. Tapos na po ang first quarter. Masyadong mainit itong TNT.
Yes,
Jolly.
yes. A fun first quarter. Daming 3-pointers para sa TNT. Napasarap ang kwentuhan natin. Tapos na pala. Ito quarter number 1, Seth.
Sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win, you really lose. And I think this is one of the times I mean, the scoreboard shows that we won, but we really lost this game in my mind. Terra Firma completely outplayed us. We had no energy, we had no urgency, and we were lucky that Kelly bailed us out. Kelly, if Kelly didn't hit all those 3-pointers, then I don't think I would be sitting here right now because all the rest of our guys couldn't make a shot.
And he put that rather succinctly. I did that game, so I know how awful he feels actually. Because doon sa dulo na lang talaga.
Yes. Nagising na lang sa fourth quarter. That's when they got their first lead. Pero Terra Firma still able to push it into overtime. And he said it, diba? Kelly Williams just bailed them out, Seth.
Ang problema ng Terra Firma, hindi makatama ng free throw. And several players struggle for the free throw line as we welcome you to the second quarter. It's a 31-18 lead by the TNT Tropang 5G. Kailangan mag-adjust itong rain or shine defensively,
Definitely,
Jolly,
yes. No threes, step on that three-point line, hand in face. It's the best you can do is rush out yung mga three-pointers. We mentioned 7 made three-pointers para sa TNT. That's too much para sa isang quarter lamang, Seb. May 4-pointer pa si Stingray ng Batak.
31-18 po. We are still scoreless in the first 30 seconds. And that's the record that both these teams bring into this game. Of course, on a hot streak, itong koponan ng TNT Tropang 5G. They want to stretch their 4-game winning run to 5. Oh, look at Ferrer. Dance in the box. Will he get it? No, he won't.
Mike Malonzo with the ball game.
First time,
Yes, and does some very exciting things on the floor.
Aurin trying to tie up Santillan, acknowledges the foul.
Kim Aurin really making his presence felt. 2 3-pointers rin yata to si Kim Aurin,
At may tira ring tres ito eh.
Yes.
So in the meantime, eto si Malonzo, undecided. Can't see the pick. This play is dying in the water. Ano na ito? Broken play na ito. Adjust na ito. Short stab. Oh, look at the energy. Look at the energy of this young man as Nocom did not give up.
Naramdaman niyang short yung kanyang floater against his own miss. Magandang clean-up job magmula kay Adrian Nocom.
Still, an 11-point lead. The biggest lead stood at 14. Libre si Aurin. Eto na si Glenn Cobuntin. Ayaw pumasok. Rebound. Sinalo ni Santillan. Eto si Nocom. Sumasayaw sa box. Tinanggal ang bola sa kamay niya.
Sayang yun. Bababa sana ng single digits if you got a regular bucket. Nocom.
Kelly. Pinag-isipan. Uy, sabit. Oh! Knockout. Re-react ba si Chot?
My goodness.
Ayan, siyempre. Challenge. Pampasaya. Challenge na natin. Di ba? Andito na rin lang tayo. Di ba?
Tingnan natin kung counted yung 3-pointer. Pero
it's the referee. It's a challenge. So the referees will make... So it's a head coach challenge, first of the game. Only one game scheduled today, of course. This is the out-of-town game. Pero may laro pa bukas,
Yes. Before everybody goes into break, except the Gilas boys are going to war.
Sa Uste ang laro bukas.
Yes.
At 5:15, NLEX faces Titan. Sinagasaan ng San Miguel ng isang araw. At sa 7:30, ang Phoenix lalaban sa Ginebra San Miguel. Susubukan ng Ginebra makabawi. Ito medyo matagal itong review. Feeling ni Ray counted, Kasi feeling niya one motion, So the issue now, was there a dribble after the foul? We will await the decision before we slow-mo, di ba? seems to be our
And
protocol.
titignan natin kung counted nga yung
which
three-pointer.
is that
Yun ang parang inaano ni... Kasi there is a foul. Teka.
After the review, wala pong akong shooting ang tira ni ng Batak. Therefore, ang challenge ng talk and text is not successful.
Ayos.
Okay.
Sabi na rin siya.
Yun ang klaro.
Ito, Jolly.
Isa tayo mga uhusga. Pwede naman din. Parang before.
Sa akin walang dribble eh. So, I feel baka may point si Chote.
Oo.
Well, it's now the referees that decided amongst themselves.
Tama ka.
Oh, bawi. Dito na lang.
Ganun din eh. Ang outcome.
Tira ko na lang.
Back to a 14-point lead para sa TNT.
Tira ko na lang.
Tatlo. 3-pointers na ni Kelly Williams. My goodness.
Parang
Kelly.
hindi matatapos ang gabi, kundi... Oh, gandang bawi.
It's big shot. Huge 3-pointer para mapawi lang yung tirang 3-pointer ni Kelly na yun.
Assistio with the bucket.
Ganda ng atake ni Ray ng Batak para makakuha ng free throws. He gets hammered by Leonard Santillan. Teka.
Alam mo, intense yung mga coaches because of the winning streaks.
Yes.
Saka ang hirap umuwi ng talo.
Oh, yeah.
Diba?
Definitely.
Sa aeroplano.
Bumiyay ka na, napagod ka na.
Diba?
The least na is panalo na lang sana.
Kung nanalo ka, mamayang gabi masaya, di ba?
Walang free throws, ano?
Wala. 34-23 ang bilang. Won't count. Won't go. Rebound, embraced by Ferrer.
That's the way to grab a rebound. Pull it to your chest para hindi ka
Ganun ba yun?
matapitan.
Ganun pala yun. Ito, Ferrer sumasayaw. Naku, pinasa sa tagiliran. Up fake, pinasa uli. Sino ba titira? Ito, si Halalon. Ayaw.
Magandang pasensya pero walang nag-materialize doon sa possession ng TNT.
Ang dulot kailan pumasok pa rin. Santillan's one-hander, no. 3 minutes going by us here. 34-23 is the count.
Definitely seeing the urgency from both these squads. Heat check na naman. Kada miss niya, heat check. Feeling ko dahil dami na rin niyang naipasok na 3-pointers. Lakas ng pasa kay Adrian Noocumsep. Sayang.
Chance sana. Ito, medyo pinapasok na ni Yang yung kanyang mga kulit-bulilits. Pangilinan Limete is one of them. He's on the floor for the first time here.
Lemeti had his best game against Terrafirma, scored 11 points, had 6 assists dun sa kanilang magandang pagkapanalo against Terrafirma.
Galing injury din ito, no? Halalon dancing at the free throw line, lets it fly, can't get it to sink. And the rebound taken away by Santillan.
Kailangan makakuha ng mga defensive stops, rain or shine, and of course, obviously convert sa kabila, no?
Gutsy move. Muntik sumabit doon si Malonzo, ha? Libre sa kanan. Why not? Ayaw. Rebound tinangay ni Santillan.
Check the percentage of TNT from the three-point area. Malasamboy lim na tira. Hindi na ipasok ni Nocum.
Both sides have been missing badly here in these last couple of run-ups and run-downs. Our score, 34. Hindi mapasok sa kanto.
Sabi mo nga, sir, puro misses na nakikita natin. Ilang possessions na yan.
Ito, subukan natin dito. Ayaw. Foul si Santillan. Na-foul niya si Halalon. That is on Santillan. I think it's his second personal foul. 34-23 is the tally here. Danuelas Rosser is walking on the floor. He's back in.
Looking at 3-point numbers of TNT, 8 of 17 save. Ganda ng porsyento, 47%.
Walk up by Halalon, working with Danuelas Rosser. Kabuntin is there. Here's Ferrer. Heading, by the way, who was a starter, is back on the hardwood here in Cagayan de Oro. Double high screen at the high post. Heading. Can't drop it. And the loose ball picked up downstairs by Mr. President. Here comes the attack. Oh, that's it. Akala ko makukuha ni Nukum eh. Ito walang takot. Walang takot. Alam mo, pag bata ka pa, walang takot-takot.
Lakas na mga legs eh, no?
I can fly. Then, 20 years later,
I cannot
walk. Can't walk.
Grabe naman yun.
Can't walk on the basketball court anymore. Di ba? The wear and tear of the years, 7:09.8 remaining in our second quarter. Shot is all over his team. He wants to keep the winning going.
Definitely. Sana nakikita natin just anyway, later na lang. 12 points itong si Nokum against NLEX. 4 of 14 field goals. Mababa yun na pero may 3 assists. Tapos ang problema, may 3 turnovers pa. Kailangan talaga yung kanyang point production dito against TNT.
Second free throw won't work. Rebound picked up by the energetic Mike Malonzo. Here's Nokum to the side. It's traveling.
Sayang yun. Pero malakas rebound talaga yung batang yan. Malonzo had 12 rebounds. 7 against, kaso natalo sila against NLEX. 7 points, 12 rebounds. At 4 assists. Nice numbers magmula kay Mike Malonzo in the last game.
And they are in need of a big man, This team hurting with Dato out of commission. It's nice to see Tiongson there.
Yes. And then nakakatulong ng konti yung kanilang rookie na si Christian Manaytay. Getting the rebounds.
Boxing out, battling downstairs. Mukhang sanay makipagpalitan ng mukha sa ilalim, Here's Gabe Norwood. Pulls up from quarter court. Yeah! Got it! And look at this. Rain or shine beginning to percolate here.
Nice defensive stop and then a basket on the other side. Gabe Norwood. So a couple of positives para naman dito sa Rain or Shine.
Back to the ball game. Score is 26-34 TNT. It was a slow start for the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters on the first quarter. And according to assistant coach Kaloy Garcia, the problem was their defense. Something that is part of the game plan and they wanted to focus on bago magsimula yung laro. Now, for the second quarter, they want to stop the shooting rhythm of TNT and by executing their proper defensive schemes and doing better on the free throw line. So tignan natin how this will go for them, gentlemen.
Thank you, Hans. And Rain or Shine is an 8-3 run here at the early part of this quarter. TNT has been limited to that 3-point conversion. Ferrer is bottled up. There's a cutter, no chance for a pass. Galinato is in the game for the first time. That's a bad. Hindi pa rin makuha ni Galinato yung pick. So often, in every game, he's called for at least 1 or 2.
Offensive foul. Dapat makapag-establish ka talaga tapos hindi ka talaga gagalaw. Yung may bola.
Plakta ka talaga
Oo. Gagamitin ka lang nung guardia yung may bola. Kailangan makapag-establish ka talaga.
Imagsanok ba marunong umikot sa'yo nun?
Sobra.
Okay. Pinagagalitan ka pa pag mali ka. Siyempre. Alam mo naman tataroni mo In the meantime, sumasayaw si Limeti Pangilinan, nabaitawan, nilabas, tira 3. Why not? Coconut! Libre!
So catching some nice breaks here, Rain or Shine. A nice defensive stop on one side and a 3-pointer on the other. Felix Pangilinan, Lemeti.
11-3 run by Rain or Shine.
Eto na sila.
They're knocking at the door just within 5. Ayan, 11-3. drop. What a pass. And the big man, big to big passing there.
Moving well without the ball. Henry Galinato gets a nice layup para sa TNT.
Norwood hit one there earlier. Hits one again.
Confidence, talagang hinahanap na rin yung kanyang tira. Bihira yan para kay Gabe Norwood. And we mentioned kanina, di ba, doesn't fire up a lot of shots, pero he is high percentage when he starts taking them.
Ito, shopping around is Galinato. Heading. Stops. Pops. Layup will work.
Beautiful move mula dito kay Jordan Heading. Spin cycle.
First basket of Heading. Parang sinasanay nila si Christian Manaytay. No? Diyan ka. Oy. Shove off. No com.
Offensive foul. Pero you're talking about Christian Manaytay, sir. Maganda siguro ng pakiramdam din niya na parang kakarating lang niya sa PBA, kailangan na kagad yung kanyang serbisyo, di ba?
Alam naman ng player pag medyo, babad ako.
Diba? Bago lang ako, pero makakatikim na ako ng mga magagandang minuto.
Basta, siguro sinabi ni Belga, humipensa ka, rumibang ka, diba? Yan lang gawin mo. Para may minutes ka.
I think he has 2 or 3 rebounds na rin itong si Manaytay. He has 2 points sa ating ball game.
And the penetration, there's a foul, no? Ferrer,
3 points si Manaytay.
Ferrer was thinking that he would get free throws, but it won't be the case. Ito si Galinato. Here's Ferrer. Nambatak checks the timepiece. Ferrer in the corner. Sidestep. Galinato receiving another fine feed from Ferrer. The big guys like each other.
Akala ko, Steph, magiging case of overpassing dahil pwede na niyang itira, no? Kevin Ferrer. Kaya the last second, binagsak niya pa ang bola kay Galinato. Galinato was ready. Wow.
Norwood is on a bench here.
Parang very few or no misses pa yata si Gabe Norwood, ha?
6 points na siya. Puro jump shot.
Yes.
Uy, na-foul pa ni Heading. Alam ni Heading, sabit. So, si Gabe has a free throw. A bonus. Can't knock it down. Rebound is loose. Tracked down by ROS. Here's the young man, Christian Manaytay. Dancing, nasundutan. Huwag ka dribble matagal dyan sa gitna. Ang kukulit na mga gwardiya dyan eh. Heading, drops it. Is it a 3?
Sayang yung kay Manaytay, Sam, getting that nice offensive rebound. Pero sabi mo nga, nag-dribble, so nawala ang bola.
Kaya kumukuha siya ng buwelo.
Kaya on the other, nawala ang bola. Hence, tapos points off those turnovers, a 3-pointer.
Galing na to. Out of here. Alam mo, bumagsak na yung lead to 5 when it was 36-31. Ito, nag-increase na naman to 10. As we take a look at this 3-point shot brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook.
These are going to be points off off a turnover of Manaytay.
Tinawagan nata ang offensive foul. Referee Balo signaling it's the young man gets called for the offensive foul. Taka-taka pawis ng bata, tingnan mo.
Sabak agad siya sa gera nga.
Diyak ka. Wala na ibang tao rito. Eto, ng Batak, may kinanyo na mula sa 4. Eto siya, pinag-iisipan. Pag hindi nyo ako binantayan sa 4, trangko yung ng 3. Hinagis niya. Galinato, fighting, scoring underneath.
Just waiting underneath the basket for misses. Now gets a nice offensive rebound.
And the lead is restored to +10. It's 12, and there's a reach-in foul.
Tapos just knows what to do with the ball, no? Pag nakakuha ng rebound sa ilalim, Galinato. So what a play. Gives TNT a nice 12-point lead.
And some more breathing space compared to that 5-point gap we had earlier. Rain or shine on the Terry, it's been contained for now.
Atras pa rin ba sa second quarter ang TNT?
And the veterans, look at this. There's the story here. First, their first overall picks, Rookie of the Year awardees. Our producer Jello loves doing these stories. He loves the history of the PBA, really. Alam mo, sa library natutulog ito si Jello. But these guys, still valuable. And Kelly, unretired, of course. Chot Reyes had the talk with him. I can imagine Chot saying, I need you in the team right now. Di ba? Exactly. Look at the two, the OGs.
The two OGs. 6 points Norwood, 9 points Kelly Williams. Mostly all 3-pointers para kay Kelly.
As if you don't know you're on camera. They know. They know. Ito, nakasurvive ang TNT. Hiniwalayan na naman itong ROS. Kumalma na itong ROS. Ito. Naku, hindi nabutan ni Galinato. Rebound, tinangay. Kinuha sa ilalim. Hindi ma-shoot. Norwood sabi ganito, set up natin. Tres. Why not?
Napaganda. Iniisip ko, ipuput back lang sana ni Gabe yun eh. Opted for a wide open teammate from the three-point area. Lemeti buries a three-pointer.
Mukhang nakatokan sa ulo si Ferrer.
Naibaba ng walo itong kanilang deficit Rainer Shine. Let's hope Kevin Ferrer is okay.
He stands up on his own accord, and it's down to a 9-point lead, 45-36. Watch this.
Ito yung sinabi mo kasing Sep, bugbugan sa ilalim. Ayan sila, Kevin Ferrer, tulakan, clarito. Then lumagab. Ayun, lumagabog nga
pumitik
yung ulan
na
ni
yung
Kevin.
Ito, tuloy action. Walang whistle no? Wala namang contact kasi.
This is supposed to be an easy putback by one of them. Pero nakita nila si Lemeti wide open.
And
I think it's okay naman na.
Shot is all over the refs on the floor. Everybody complaining. Galinato to the corner. Ay! Lumusot kay Pugoy.
Yeah. Rainer Shine catches the break nga natin kung makapag-capitalize sila with a basket on the other side.
Kadikit na sila no? Lumikit na ng 5
Coach Chot, check yata yung heart rate niya.
Ilang complaints na ba ako?
Yung ba yun? May lista.
Hindi ba? Huli ka! Galinato with his second block. Nambata dancing with the ball. Williams hesitating. Nambata trying to get into a shooting position. Can't. Pugoy back to Nambata. Free. Here's Williams. He won't hesitate. Looks long. Yes, it is. It's in the hands of Pangilinan Lemeti. Here's Norwood. Issues it quickly. Great drive. That'll count from Gian Mamuya.
Yes. Nakita natin yung depensa ng Rainer Shine that time really guarding the three-point line. Nothing from TNT. And then they get a basket on the other side of the fast break, Mamuya.
7-point lead. Highest at 14. Toss up. That, akong mawala. 4!
Naka-4 na yan kanina. Wala na nagko-close out dito kay Ray Nambata. Hits another 4-pointer. His second of the night. 11 puntos na, Sep.
It's officially a 4, huh?
Oo.
That should count as a 4. It should be 49, 40.
And again, okay lang. Sige, basta may balik ka, basta uma-under ka. Diba? They're down by 8 lang. This is a striking distance naman para sa Rainer Shine.
Unless hindi talaga 4, pero I saw it as 4.
Okay.
Galinato. Okay, explain well, Galinato.
Galinato. Ang galing. Just knows what to do underneath the basket. Simple baskets naman. A nice little jump hook 5 feet away from the rim.
It is officially 51-40 here. Back to an 11-point lead. Norwood unloads but can't knock in the longer attempt.
Yeah.
27 seconds to go before halftime.
Puro high percentage jump shots sa kanina. No? Malalapit at 10 feet, 12 feet away. He wouldn't miss those, Gabe Norwood. Pero dito nag-miss na from the three-point area.
Heading on the move. ng bata. Aiming another 4. Not this time. Follow up. That'll count. Galinato.
Well, at this point, if it's not Ray ng Batax, it's Henry Galinato with baskets underneath, slipping to the rim. Nahahanap siya ng mga kaibigan niya, teammates niya. An offensive rebound here against Gabe Norwood. Magandang finish na naman magmula kay Galinato.
Tuntua yung young man, oh. Kasi laking follow-up nun, and their lead is restored to 13 with 7.3 seconds remaining in the first half of play.
Galinato in double digits sa set. 10 puntos na. Kanyang na itatala.
Pwedeng umulit as best player, ha? Naging best player na yung this conference. Eto, paubos na oras. Naku, counter dyan. Mamuyak. Galit na galit si Chot. Kasi, di mo? Nakakaasar nga naman. Nalusutan eh.
Yeah. Importante makapag-trade din ng basket. Diba? That basket on Galinato on one side.
Ito, late yung switch. Late yung switch. And Mamuyak erasing Galinato in that sequence.
Important bonus free throw coming up para kay Mamuyak dahil yun na nga, 12 pa rin itong kanilang deficit, rain or shine.
Again, it trickled down to 5. No, the bonus will not work. Ball will stay there. With 1.1, the usual line of catch and shoot is probably going to apply here.
No, Rain or Shine gets a break here, 7. No? Bola pa rin nila. Baseline ng inbound dahil last touch si Kelly Williams dun sa tinatry ni Clarito agawid sa kanya.
Norwood attempt, no sir. And that'll do it for our first 24 minutes of action. TNT surviving the second quarter tear of rain or shine. And let's check out the Babad player of the half. Well, brought to you by the Melt. Enjoy unforgettable TV Babad moments. Babad moments with your family. Only with the Devon. So,
very hot start para kay Kelly Williams. 9 points kaagad siya. Nanlamig ng konti towards the second quarter. And rain or shine naman is within striking distance.
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Pilipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded, enter a valid email address. Verify the OTP sent to your email address. Note that the OTP is valid for 5 minutes and for one-time use only. If no OTP is received, you may click on the Resend OTP button. Once successful, create and enter your password. Accept the terms and conditions to complete your registration. You can now log on to Pilipinas Live. Subscribe now for only 149 pesos monthly.
Magandang gabi mga ka-PBA! Live na live pa rin kami dito sa Cagayan de Oro City. My name is Hans Go, your courtside reporter for the match between the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters versus the TNT Tropang 5G. Ang score po natin, 42-54 in favor of TNT. At kasama ko po ngayon, syempre, ang punong barangay ng Barangay Carmen, si Honorable Joaquin Kikang Uy. Magandang gabi po, Kap. Magandang gabi. Thank you so much for indulging us here. Alam nyo, parang almost every conference, bumabalik kami dito sa CDO at naglalaro kami. And syempre, masayang-masaya kami na paragi kaming nakakabalik dito. Gaano po ba ka-espesyal na nilalaro namin or naglalaro kami dito para sa mga Cagayanons?
Well, una po sa lahat, kami po'y nagagalak at nagpapasalamat na bumabalik talaga yung PBA dito. Lalong-lalo na ngayon na 50th year ng PBA for golden years of PBA quality basketball na ma-experience dito sa Cagayan de Oro. No? At lalong-lalo na makita namin yung kababayan namin, CDO boys na galing talaga dito, homegrown. Lalong-lalo na sila Gio Halalon, Cobuntin, at saka Poy Eram, at saka Jojo Lastimosa, at saka si Juan, Ray ng Batak. No? So nakikita, at saka ma-promote yung sports. Alam naman natin, pag may sports, walang talo, kundi panalo lahat. No? Physically, mentally, at saka yung self-discipline at respect sa bawat isa ma-develop. Lalong-lalo na sa mga young ones natin. So, espesyal at saka importante, di lang sa personal, kundi sa community as well, no? Sa Cagayan de Oro as well, yung PBA.
O ngayon na nga, Kap, na na-mention mo no, na espesyal at syempre importante. Bilang example na nga niyan, meron tayong mga PBA players na taga Cagayan de Oro na na-mention mo na nga. So gaano po ba ka-importante nga na ginagawa natin yung mga sporting events tulad nito, PBA dito sa Cagayan de Oro City?
Importante talaga, no? Hindi lang pag-promote sa sports at saka to encourage the young ones, no? Na they were into sports, na hindi sila makaisip ng ano-ano pa, kundi sa sports talaga. Hindi lang sa basketball, kundi sa buong kinatawan ng sports, no? So, yan talaga yung mapapaabot sa mga bata at saka sa mga ibang mga sports enthusiasts, lalong-lalo na sa basketball enthusiasts.
That's good to know. And syempre, masaya rin kami sa PBA that we are always part of this, lalong-lalo na we're celebrating our golden season. So one last na lang po, Kap, message mo naman para sa mga dumalo ngayon. Jam-pack tayo dito sa loob ng court natin. So message naman, pasalamatan mo to everyone who made this possible, pati na rin yung mga fans.
Well, unang-una, in behalf po kay Mayor Rolando Clarisoy at saka Vice Mayor Bebot Rodriguez at sa buong mga opisyalis ng Cagayan de Oro, salamat po at sana patuloy nating suportahan yung PBA, hindi lang yung PBA at saka yung bawat mga teams. At sa mga buong Cagayan de Oro, in behalf sa kanila, kami po'y taos-pusong nagpapasalamat nga kami po'y nabigyan ng panahon na nakarating kayo dito sa aming lugar. Kami po'y nagagalak, no? At patuloy na magtangkili sa PBA for the coming years to come. So, good luck. Mabuhay ang bawat isa, mabuhay ang PBA, mabuhay ang Cagayan de Oro.
Yun, maraming salamat po, Kap. Thank you so much. And I will be seeing you once more, right? Thank you so much po. Thank you. Now, kahapon po, nagkaroon kami ng court refurbishment kasama ang Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. At syempre, na-meet din namin yung kabataan ng Cagayan de Oro City. Kasama naman ang TNT Tropang 5G with the Alagang PBA. So, panoorin po natin ito. Mga ka-PBA, muli kaming nagbabalik dito sa Cagayan de Oro City at ngayon nandito kami sa Barangay Carmen para sa court refurbishment with the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. Alam nyo, para sa amin dito sa PBA, it's always part of our goal to take part, help, and support, reach the grassroots of the basketball community sa iba't ibang parte ng Pilipinas. So samahan ninyo ako and let's see how this one unfolds.
It's always a great experience to be able to get outside of Metro Manila and see the impact of the league, you know, just on the youth especially. It's always a joy to see smiles on their faces, and who knows who's going to be on the court today. It could be future PBA players or just people who will continue to impact the country, so it's inspiring.
Kami po'y taos-puso nagpapasalamat at nagagalak na bahagi yung Barangay Carmen sa PBA. At dito mismo sa barangay, ma-experience nila yung PBA. Makikita nila yung mga idolo nila. Malaking tulong, no? Malaking tulong. Lalong-lalo na sa personal development ng mga kabataan. They can develop discipline, they can develop respect, they can develop teamwork, no? Maraming aspeto. Alam naman natin pag sports panalo tayo lahat pag sports. So lalong-lalo na sa mga kabataan natin dito sa ating minamahal na barangay, walang iba kundi Barangay Carmen.
It's a blessing to be able to finish your career, you know, as healthy as I can right now. Hopefully go out and put on a good performance. Always had a great time here in CDO, so hopefully to finish it strong.
There you have it mga ka-PBA. It's always nice and amazing to be part of something like this. Siyempre para rin sa betterment ng basketball community at siyempre serve as an inspiration para sa mga kabataan dito sa Cagayan de Oro City. So magkita-kita po ulit tayo sa susunod. Mga ka-PBA, may munti kaming pagtitipon kasama ang TNT Tropang 5G at ang kabataang Cagayanon. So come join us here sa Alagang PBA with the hope of inspiring the next generation of basketball players.
A 23-14 second quarter by TNT. Tropang 5G containing the big run of rain or shine because the Elasto Painters came within 5 points. But that fire was extinguished. Great comeback by TNT Tropang 5G to contain that.
Hot start, Seb, talagang ang identity ng TNT talaga is their 3-point shots. Ang 7 3-pointers in the first quarter, they had even 4-pointers, pero Henry Galinato doing a lot of damage. Ito masakit, diba? They're making their shots from the outside, tapos he's punishing defenders pa. Sa ilalim pa. So,
sige,
diba,
sige.
Great compliment.
Ayaw niyong kunin yung rebound, pulutin ko yan. Ibabalik ko turning garbage into gold, Jolly.
That's correct. 11 points siya in total. Lots of rebounds para kay Henry Galinato and a great compliment to the shooters. Pag nagmi-miss sila, siya naman nandyan para sa offensive rebound. We have to look at the 3-point shots ng TNT. Ito nga sila, 40%. 9 3-pointers para sa TNT. We gotta look at the 4-pointers kasi nakakadalawa na rin itong TNT. Mabuti na lang sa positive side para sa rain or shine. Meron naman silang 11 fast break points dyan. At since yung is mostly perimeter shooting para sa TNT, turnovers, hindi magkalayo sila pero able to capitalize on that more was TNT making 15 points off of those turnovers, Seth.
And look at the double 11 by Nambatak and Galinato. Nobody in double digits on the other side for rain or shine.
Seth, ganun pa man, it's only a 12-point difference here. At dito sa PBA, 12 points is only a 3-possession ball game dahil we have the 4-point shot. No? So, very much in the ball game pa rin ang rain or shine, I would say.
Okay, nagpapatuloy po ang ating pagtatanghal ng ating laro sa Cagayan de Oro, the City of Golden Friendship. And again, the warm response and welcome of the Cagayanos is definitely there. Maayong gabi, ganun yung tanan. And our officials, of course, with Commissioner Willie Marshall. Boboto ko na si Willie Marshall, makita mo. At alam mo,
Lots of smiling faces.
It's a partnership between the PBA and the local governments, of course, because it's not easy to have out-of-town games, ano? Kasi may police escort, sasamahan yung mga bus, mamanagin mo yung journey ng mga teams. Hanggat pagdating, hanggang sa umalis yung mga teams. Ano, ha? Ayan po, ang ating mga kababayan, mga kaigsuonan, enjoying the PBA action. Di pa kumakain yan, mamaya gutom na yan.
Kukuha muna ng hotdog sa may gilid sa mga sarap kumain ng Coliseum food. Ako gusto ko.
Merong mga, di ba, sa Amerika, merong matitino, merong di ba? Dahil mo nang kumain. Minsan sa nung araw sa San Francisco, kakain kami sa labas doon sa parking. Magdadalang baon muna para busog na. Ito na, third quarter. Itong rain or shine, kailan mag-flow ang kanila opensa dito sa Aquilino Pimentel venue, ha?
Definitely. Pero kanina na-mention mo na rin, di ba? They have to do something defensively. And they were able to do that in the second quarter. Bawas naman ng konti mga 3-pointers ng TNT. Yeah, nakakabalik naman sila with their own baskets ang rain or shine. Pero yeah, still a 12-point advantage. So, these free throws by Jonald Carito are very important. Makes the front end of those free throws
and they have to continue to find points from a variety of sources, huh?
Yeah. Top of the coverage, you were talking about him. I would say he's their #1 player now. Itong si Clarito. Very, very efficient. #1 efficiency. He scores the most points. 2 games pa lamang itong si Kalen Johnson, pero in those 2 games, because of the 25-point game, siya pinakami maraming puntos. Pero yeah, Clarito is a very important part of this rain or shine squad.
Hindi akalain ni Clarito nasasabi siya kay Pugoy. Si Pugoy galing manabit ng tao, no?
Oo.
Before you know it, you gather 2 or 3 fouls trying to defend him.
Veterano na rin kasi Seb knows what to do.
It's a very subtle yung mga moves niya.
Yes.
Tingnan mo, nanunulak na ron. Tingnan mo, simple yan.
Kumukuha ng posisyon. Concept ang si Clarito.
Ito, gagamitin yung screen ni Williams. Samantala, hindi counted yan. May foul. Numero 11. Si Pringle is on the floor for the first time for rain or shine.
Tingnan natin kung makapag-contribute itong dating scoring champ din yan. So we know he can score. Pero Siyempre, pagka hindi ka nakakapaglaro ng on a regular basis, parang yung kumpiyansa mo, di ba, medyo naaalog yan. Saka yung timing mo.
Naghahanap ng bagong bahay ito si Stanley Pringle, no? Galing na rin sa terra firma. 55-44 ang ating, 56-44. First 2 points ng TNT Tropang 5G. Huy, foul si Clarito. Flop. Flop ang tawag. It's a technical.
Galit si RR Pogoy dito kaya Jonard Clarito. Yung iba sinasabi naman nag-flop itong si Pogoy. Tingnan natin. Trying to get some position dito was Clarito. Ayun ang nangyari. Tinumo yung tayo ni Pogoy parang
bilis, ano?
May galit eh.
Ayun, mas importante yan. 12 ang lamang, technical, pinasok ni Clarito. 11 ang lamang ng kupunan ng TNT Tropang 5G. After that technical free throw off the technical charge against Pogoy. Downstairs we go. Clarito sensing as a mismatch. Great feed over to Tiong Son.
Parang 3-point play na baliktad yun. There was a technical free throw. Kaso dahil sa flopping ni Pogoy and then a regular basket made. So 9 points itong kanilang hinahabol.
It's been reduced to a single digit now, Jolly. Correct. Williams launches a 3. Won't bite. Rebound contested. And everybody pointing in a different direction. And I think it will be retained by TNT Tropang 5G.
Ang lamig ng bahagya yung 3-point shot ni Kelly after starting with 2 booming triples kagad dito sa umpisa ng ating ballgame.
Parang hindi natapos yung laro nung sa terra firma, no? 8 yung binitawan niya.
Tuloy-tuloy lang, ano?
Step back. Bang! Step back. Bang!
Kung hindi si Kelly, si RR Pogoy, Aurina sa couple of 3-pointers, ang daming tumetres dito sa panig ng mga nakaputi TNT.
Ang hirap taluan din sa Tillian counters from the other side. Alam mo, mahirap talunin ng TNT Tropang 5G pag mainit yung 3-point shooting nila eh.
Pero gotta give it to Rainer Shine, di ba?
Nakakapag-trade
nakakapag-trade ng baskets. 9-point difference na naman tayo.
And you had said that, 12 points, that's, relatively easy to, no foul in that sequence. Nadapa si Canuelas Roser, he picks himself up.
Doon tumama sa cameraman natin.
Mukha nga, buhay pa yan. Okay yan. Tiba yan. 3-point shot at sa inyo ng Arena Plus Sportsbook.
Ito yung bawi yan. The step back of RR Pogoy. Binawi naman ni Leonard Santillan with a corner 3-pointer. Meron pa ba? Not that time.
Walang kumontesta sa rebound ni Canuelas Roser off the miss of Adrian Nocum. Heading, sees a crack in the wall. Backs it in.
He picks his spot so nicely no kung kailan titira ng perimeter jump shot, kung kailan atake. Jordan Heading.
Already with 10 points, Jolly. Ito, they're going almost exclusively to Clarito. They feel there's a mismatch there, but they end up with Clarito missing at close range. Cut. Huli yung pasa. Basang-basa. Ito si Pringle behind the back dribble. Nanunundot si Halalon. Foul si Gio.
Kaya rin siya nakakakuha ng mga maraming steals dahil sa kanyang paggagamble ng ganon. Ano? Again, 500 steals na po siya from the last game. Ano? He had a couple of steals. Number 36th all-time sa PBA. Gio Halalon in steals.
Number 36
steals.
na magnanakaw.
Oh, yeah? Snatch eh.
Alam nyo naman ang ibig sabihin natin.
Ayan,
In the meantime, Pringle using Tiongsun's pick. That's a hard pass to field. But they keep it on their floor. Pringle dances in the air and scores on the drive.
Pinag-uusapan natin kanina, one-time scoring champ of Stanley Pringle. So we know he can score.
And ayun, nagagalit si Chot pag nakakalusot. Ano? Yung depensa kasi ang kumukulaps eh.
Tama rin. Last line defender ang responsibilidad ng last line defender yun.
Tres, hindi pumasok. Eto si Halalon. Tingnan mo, susundot-sundot sa likod. Oh. Drive! Nahuli sa last moment. Ang bola pupunta sa kabila. That play, nabitawan din ni Clarito.
Oo. Sayangin, lusot na eh, no?
61-52 ang ating bilang. Another 9-point lead re-established. Ang haba ng pasa, hindi masundan ng camera. Nandun si Pugoy sa kanto.
Still, single digits lang naman. Ano ito nga hinahabol ng Reno Shine?
Dalawang tres lang yan. Didikit ito. Naku, si Clarito, 3 foul ha.
Nako.
3 sunod dito, ilang foul na yan? 4 ba siguro yan? Ako ang bilang ko siguro 4. 3 rito eh.
Tingnan natin, alam naman natin kung gaano ka-importante itong si Clarito sa cause ng Reno Shine.
Paugoy, sabi 4, subukan natin. Ayaw. Rebound, pinulot sa floor ni Nokom. Adrian working on the right flank. Top of the keyhole, Santillan 3. Yes!
Wow! Ito na yung sinasabi mo, 2 tres lang. Change the complexion of this ball game. Ito, isang tres pa nga lang. It looks different na. 6 na lang. Itong kanilang inahabol.
And Chot standing up on the sideline. Looks like he'll make a sub here. Pass downstairs. Nearly stolen. Shot clock down to 9. That'll count. And Heading getting it to drop. And I think he'll get a free throw after being fouled here.
Kanan ata ang pinantira ni Jordan Heading na yun. Titingnan natin. Ito yung atake. Kanan ba?
Kaliwa.
Binalik pa rin sa kaliwa. Yan ang kanyang strong hand. His left hand. A beautiful move altogether.
At iniikot eh.
Oo. Breathing room ang binigay ni Jordan Heading doon.
Hinahanap ni Nokom yung bola. Ito kay Pringle. Shot na malayo.
Oo. Ito ko yung reaction na lang ni face palm na lang si Coach Yeng sa pangyayari.
Well,
you try to get it back na lang.
Can't complain about his team fighting back. They're trying hard, you know. They've slashed down as much as a 14-point lead on several occasions, coming within 5 in that second quarter. Pogoy burns them with a 3 from the outside, making it an 11-point lead.
You make a great point, Seb. Despite sa kakulangan sa malaki pa nga, no, napilitan na nga gamitin yung rookie na si Christian Manaytay.
Double checking that. It's a 12-point lead after Heading converted the free throw. Alam mo, bawat baba ang taas ng percentage ng TNT to score on certain possessions. Hindi sila pumapass break, pero yung half-court game nila malakas.
Kaya nga.
Timo to.
Ayun na. Yung sinasa, you were on cue ka. You were just saying, Seb, yung perimeter game nila is what's going on here. 15 points, 16 ang biggest lead natin. They're right there.
Tres. Hindi masagot. Norwood, tinangay. Drive by Santillan. Won't work. Rebound, follow-up. Nokom.
Yung mga supposed to be ginagawa ng mga malalaki, ginagawa na lang ng mga maliliit nila. You know, an offensive rebound, Adrian Nokom, and a putback. 13.
Medyo familiar refrain yung 9 at saka 13. Ito si Nambatak sa labas. 6 minutes to go. Nambatak squeezes it to the side. Heading can't get it to circle in. Heading fights back for it, and Pringle will end up with a hand foul. That is the second of Pringle, who has seen action only here in the third. We'll take a break for a timeout. It's a 13-point lead by TNT Tropang 5G.
Back to the ball game. Score is 57-70. TNT. Earlier in the rain or shine huddle, Assistant Coach Caloy Garcia mentioned simple instructions were given to the Elasto painters. Unang-una, look for the mismatches. At pangalawa, still make sure to contain TNT's three-point shooting, which they are still struggling with. This way daw, they can cut down the deficit more. Now, over to TNT, Assistant Coach Josh Reyes mentioned that the players were getting so carried away and affected with everything their opponents do. So, ang point nga raw, kasi nga, yung performance din daw nila naaapektuhan. So, for the next half, gusto lang nila mag-focus ng maayos to themselves, don't mind the outside, and execute properly. And gentlemen, just an update on Kevin Ferrer. Earlier, he suffered from head trauma. Nahihilo siya kanina, and at halftime, they iced the affected area, and he's all good to go now. Balik sa inyo.
Pero may nakikita pang agyo yan. Hihilo pa yan. Katok yan sa floor. No?
Sakit yun. Parang
hindi ho mat ng boxing ring yan. Na pwedeng tumalbog. Tabla po ito. Ito, ano itong contention?
I see naman na mukhang clearly that was a three-pointer. Bakit yun, na-check lang nila kung umapak sa guhit. I think it's a clear three-point shot. Rain ang batak.
Here's Nocom. Malakas, ayaw tumama ng rain or shine.
Meanwhile, kaliwat ka na ng mga three-pointers naman ng mga nakaputi.
5.5 remaining. Ferrer, there he is. He's back on the floor. Tama yung ulat ni Hans, ano?
Nice to see him back naman itong si Kevin Ferrer.
We never like to see players hurt. We love the physical battles, but we don't love you know.
All within the borders of basketball.
Ayan, nagkabuhol-buhol ang paa ni Ferrer. Nice drive to the basket. Malonzo scores on the bust out.
Diyan sila nakakarami, di ba? Yung kanilang fast break point. So they have to get defensive stuff. Tapos itakbo nila na maganda yung bola because maraming mga magagaling na finishers on that rain or shine side.
70-59 count here with our time going below 5 minutes here. Sasabit ka talaga ng batak, ano? Pag dinikitan mo, aliga, sabay ka sa akin. Lilipad ako, ha? Kapit ka. Norwood. Swatted away by Ganuelos Crosser.
Parang ayaw yata ni Gabe. Gusto ata niya. May foul. I know he's signaling a play. Ang ganda ng pagkasupal.
Huli. Wala siyang posisyon dun, eh. May dalawang block na si Galinato. Isa si Ganuelos Crosser. Pringle pops out of a double pick. Launches. Can't knock it down. And heading, dancing, tiptoeing among the daffodils there on the baseline.
Looking at three-point shots, Seb, 12 of 29. 12 made 3-pointers para sa TNT. Kalahati lang doon ang rain or shine. 6 lang kanilang naipapasok. They get a stop though.
Binuhol na naman nila si Ferrer. Ito si Nocom, walang fear, ano? Walang takot.
Ito yung sinasabi natin, getting a nice defensive stop. Tapos off to the races sila every time.
When they're running, they're in a very good place, actually.
Siyam na naman ito. Sabi mo nga kanina, may palaging siyam, palaging 13. Isa sa pinaka mga malupit na mga finishers sa PBA.
Last night, sinusubukan ng Ginebra bagalan yung laro against Converge, which they could not do because Gomez de Liano was always stepping on the gas pedal. Dalawang speed ni Gomez de Liano, fast and faster. And Glenn Cabuntin, another Cagayano, is on the hardwood and Niang is looking for inspiration here. Somebody to spark up the game, actually.
Somebody to start something.
Nambatak restores a double-digit lead. Second free throw does not drop in. 3:50 remaining. Norwood directing operations. Hands off. Mamuyak lets it fly. May sumabit. Heading yata.
Big free throws coming up para kay Mamuyak. Single made free throw will make it a maganda. May pasok niya yung dalawa. Parang 2 possessions ng itong kanilang deficit. 8 lang.
Siguro yung tattoo ni Heading, parang si Maui sa Moana, sumasayaw rin siguro yun sa gabi. Unang free throw, pumasok. Hindi, maganda yung design eh.
Okay.
Jojo Lastimosa, who's from here in Cagayan de Oro, telling us the story, of course. Si Calvin of Tana, nursing a hamstring, did not see, is on the trip, but is not seeing action tonight. Si Jojo, classic story yan eh. Dumaan ng Cebu, also played for the teams there, then was discovered for Manila. He also had a brother, si Danny.
Yan.
Lastimosa.
Mamaslap sila back in the day,
Yun,
PAPL.
pinupuno ang Rizal Memorial noon. Samantala, may mintis. 8 ang lamang, bababa ito. Johnson launches! Kapos. Rebound, Norwood, hindi matanganan. Pinadala kay Malonzo. Si Guave talaga, no, pag mali niya, ang bilis niyang magsabi. Sorry.
My fault now.
Although that could have gone either way.
Oo, if that 4-pointer, that 3-pointer went in, ibang complexion ng laro nito, Seb, no? Would have been big para sa Ross.
Kaya worried din ng TNT Tropang 5G kasi capable itong kupunan na ito. But as long as their 3-point shooting finds its mark, they are in a very good place.
Yes, sir. That's 3-pointer number 13 as Kim Aurin will get a nice block shot. Supal.
That is...
This is changing hands in mid-air, going up with the right. Switching to the left. A nice finish coming from Gabe Norwood.
And he will shoot a free throw after we step out of this timeout.
Three-point play opportunity for Aguilar. What a second half. Elasto powers through. Malakas ang hiyawan. Ang action ay walang hinto. Solid na laro.
Dalawang laro ang naka-schedule sa Bahrain, and we will probably see that at a later time on the same day. Ayun, no, 11 p.m. Philippine time. Kasi may diferensya sa oras ng Middle East. Almost 4 to 5 hours in difference, of
Sarap
course.
naman ang ating mga kababayan doon. We'll be able to...
Pasko sa Bahrain. At Norwood completes the 3-point play, brings his team within 8. Knocking on the door to rain or shine. Knock the door. But TNT not opening it by hitting 3-pointers, as you mentioned. Here's another one.
Oh my goodness.
Hindi ko alam na papasok, ha? Hindi ko alam, pero with confidence.
That's 14 made 3-pointers para sa mga nakaputi. TNT.
May foul, susundot-sundot si Nambatak.
Life is good pag pumapasok talaga yung mga tira ng mga 3-point shooters, no?
At pag may 3-point shot, pwede natin sabihin, it's brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook.
Magandang ball movement, ends up in the hands of Stingray ng Batak. 3-pointer para sa kanya.
And we're down to the last minute and 55. Naipit. Libre 3. Mamauya cans the 3. And they get closer with another 8-point gap.
Ayan ang maganda, di ba? Just hanging around, Seb. Ang Reno Shan gives them a chance towards the end. Wala pa tayong basketball. 1.5 pa lang natitira din sa third. Ito yung sinasabi natin, 14 of 34 attempts. Daming attempt, 34 attempts.
Dinoble ng TNT ang output ng Reno Shan. Halos hindi dumadrive. Sabi ni Galinato, huwag niyong problemahin. Ako nang bahala. Ako nang bahala sa loob.
Ako nang bahala sa ilalim. Ilan ng ganyan niya Galinato, no? Kaya mga drop pass sa kanya or offensive rebounds and putbacks, Henry Galinato.
Norwood on an offensive bench here tonight. It's a 3.
Every basket coming from Gabe Norwood for me is a highlight.
Yes, indeed. Kasi hindi naman talaga tumitira, but he should have. I really felt throughout his career, he should shoot more. 12 points in this outing. 51 seconds to play. Pogoy. Too long. Too strong.
And nice defense magmula sa Rain or Shine, forcing Pugoy to a wild three-pointer that time.
Here's Mamuyak, waltzing, dancing, faking, shaking. Galinato sa saka pupunta. And he swings his elbows around. Nobody can get close. Good catch. And the twisteroo will work.
Nice step magmula dito kay Pugoy, pero you gotta give a lot of credit kay Galinato. Di ba? Blocking shots, getting rebounds.
Doing a little of everything. A big man. Oh, look at the block. I thought so.
Yeah.
So 6 na nga. 6-1 edge there. 14 points by Pugoy. Here's the drive. Short pass. Norwood. Oh, he didn't really have a good sense of where the hoop was.
Parang init siya na lamang using his offhand. Yung kanyang kaliwang kamay.
Sabit na lang kayo. Galinato, who could be a Superman in a new production of Superman. 81.
Pwede.
Lagay mo ng cape yan. At saka
yung bang, yung S ng video.
Yung kulot. Sabi ni Henry, sabi ni Henry, kayo na lang.
Mag-isa kayo.
Basketball na lang ako. You know, UP pa lang yan. Ganyan na balikat yan.
Oo nga. Incredible Hulk na. Superman na. Incredible Hulk pa. Gabe Norwood will make this a 2-possession difference. Pito ang kanilang hinahabol as the third quarter ends, Seth.
Yes, indeed. 14 points by Norwood, but TNT surviving again, rain or shine. But will there be another final push by rain or shine here in the city of friendship and golden smiles in Cagayan de Oro? Let's review the game thus far as we head to the fourth quarter. The perimeter has been the domain of TNT Tropang 5G.
So from the get-go, 7, makikita natin 52 perimeter points against only 30 perimeter points for Rain or Shine. It's 14 made three-pointers para sa TNT.
But when trying to come back, this is what Rain or Shine does. They run.
Yeah.
With Gabe Norwood with a good output tonight of 14 points. And the little guards, the kulit molilits, take care of running the ship. But Rain ng Batak has been simply phenomenal.
Superb. Dalawang 4-pointers magmula dito kay Rain ng Batak. Kita natin yung kanyang magandang stat line.
Under na po ang ating final quarter. Hirap din ang Rain or Shine dahil wala yung big man. Si Bo Belga started but has not been fielded back. A 32-28 third quarter by TNT Tropang 5G. Pogoy, not this time. Rebound battle. Nakakuha ng tapik. Mamuyak's trying to engineer. Sabi niya, bakit nandito si Galinato? And he erases Galinato with a scoop shot.
Magandang spin move, tapos kaliwang kamay para away from the defender na malaki na si Galinato. And this is just a 5-point difference at pwede pang gawin for nitong si Mamuyak after a bonus, of course, a made free throw. Ganda naman ang move ni Gian Mamuyak.
Ano din ito no? Kulit din ito
wiry.
in the
Sa mabilis eh. Very quick.
In the
mamuyak.
in the fine tradition of pesky guards of the PBA, and he knocks it in. And as you mentioned, the lead is now reduced to just 4. It should be 4.
This is a one-possession ball game. Ito yung sinasabi natin. Mali-aligid lang si Rain or Shine.
Kaya ka worried ang TNT Tropang 5G.
Yeah.
Kaya gusto ni Chot, dumidepensa ang kanyang kupunan. Huwag panoorin pag dumadrive itong mga speedsters ng Ross. In the meantime, Heading says, I can move also. And the big rebound by Santillan. Better position against Ganuelas Rosser. Gian leading the attack. His pass, however, nearly lost, but they get to keep it with a 16-second shot clock.
Gusto niya sana i-drop pass kay Kalen Johnson. Did not work, pero luckily, kanila pa rin ang bola, Rain or Shine.
Mga sandali lang yung pahinga ni Norwood kasi ganda na nilalaro no?
Yeah.
Labas. Ito, yung pasa, alanganin, ginawa na, ganda ng turnaround. Yes!
Talagang offensive mode is Gabe Norwood. Pero tama ka, I was about to say, parang alanganin nga yung lob pass papunta sa kanya. Pero somehow, Gabe Norwood makes it work.
6-0 run by Ross. Forces TNT Tropang 5G to press the timeout buzzer.
You are still watching the PBA Season 50 Philippine Cup. Gentlemen, hopes are still high in the Rain or Shine huddle. Coach Yengia was very straightforward with his reminders to the players coming to the fourth. They are still good. They got time to cut the deficit and even lead. Make sure to rebound and contest every three-point attempt of TNT. Let's see how this one will turn around. Back to you guys.
Not unless TNT decides to shoot namin ulit ito.
Well, Rain or Shine, you just try to, di ba? Yun na nga, babantayan mo yung 3-point na yan, the 4-point na yan, lalo na paghawang nitong si Stingray.
At ito, biglang lilibre yung mga hindi mo akalain. Nice drop pass. However, here's a chance for Rain or Shine to equalize or even lead. Norwood feeling the offensive flow tonight.
Yes. Lots of baskets magmula kay Gabe Norwood.
16 yata siya.
This is
Mamuyak ties it up!
Wow!
8-0 run by Rain or Shine!
Ito nila pupunan natin kanina, Seb. Di ba okay? May 3-pointer sa kabila. Bumabawi. 2 lang sa... pero at least, di ba? Able to trade baskets. Andyan lang sila. Ngayon, tied ball game tayo.
TNT has not yet scored here in the fourth. That rebound taken away quickly by Mike Malonzo. It's been Mamuyak who has been engineering this comeback, really, together with Norwood. Drop pass downstairs to the other side. Libre, that'll score! And TNT has climbed back from 16 down.
Ganda ng cut, ganda ng pagkalocate nitong sa Leonard Santillan dito sa kumakat na Mike Malonzo. Easy finger roll layup para kay Malonzo. 9 points this quarter at sabi mo nga, hindi pa nakakapuntos dito ang TNT.
They're still looking for their first basket. Follow up, no.
Nanlamig.
Libre si Santillan. Not this time, though.
Would have been huge dahil breathing room naman para sa Rain or Shine yun. In any case, they have a 2-point lead here. Tingnan natin if they can get up the defensive stop.
9-0 run. Nambata fakes. Ganuelas Rosser baseline ends their drought. We're tied at 83.
What a time to make a nice jump shot. Brandon Ganuelas Rosser is known mostly for his baskets underneath.
He forces it up and he scores. What a shot by Andre Caracot. Wala na puputa, broken play.
Kaya nga.
He unbroke. This is wrong grammar, I know. He unbroke it.
It's a spin
broken
move.
play. Wala na puputaan eh.
Yes. Oh, the ability to still make off-balance shots like that, 7. Naipasok pa rin. Init siya lang eh.
11-2 run by Rain or Shine to start this fourth and just below the 8-minute mark.
Coach Yang has been hounding Andre Caracot to play much more better. Nag-dip ang kanyang mga numbers if you compare season 49 to season 50.
Correct.
Pero now he's looking good with that nice 3-point play. Points in the paint. Lamang ng 20 ang Rain or Shine, 42-22.
Kasi dinadrive nila eh, di ba? It's not really off follow-ups eh. And their defense has kicked up several notches. Nambata, changes hands in the air. And the rebound, Mamuyak has engineered this comeback here.
His 3-point lead, I think, is the...
Block. And that's the 9th block. The shot clock continues to tick away at 10. Solo. Chongson, corner. No.
Sayang yun. Rain or Shine, just 3-point lead is their biggest dito sa ating ballgame. At 1 point, itong TNT, lamang ng 16. Oops.
TNT limited to just 2 points in the period. Pogoy drops it and never tell TNT that they haven't scored, and we are tied at 86.
That's why they call it the great equalizer, the 3-point shot. Suddenly, deadlock na naman tayo. I believe this is deadlock number 2. Or 3 rather.
And the deadlocks are hiwalay-hiwalay. Mamuyak, no. Nambata, Norwood giving up the foul.
Smart play. Stingray ng Batak, hoping na meron siyang free throws. When he heard the whistle, init siya yung bola. Titignan natin kung ibibigay. Lalim ng hinga ni Brandon Ganuelas Rosser.
And he's been running up. Eto na si Halalon. Critical yung pasok lagi ni Halalon, which he did in that game against Terra Firma. Humahabol ang TNT noon eh. Kasi lamang all the way, and top, sabi nga ni Chot, I think we lost that game. We were not sharp enough on that day.
So, tama ka sa fourth quarter. All of Gio Halalon's 7 points were in the fourth quarter alone. Parang nagising na lang sila nung fourth.
Ayan si Halalon, his attempt will not bite. Pringle snares the board. We're tied at 86. Pringle slows it down. Here comes the post-up. The turn. Malonzo is denied, and that's 10 blocks already by TNT.
Wow. He's a good shot blocker talaga itong si BGR.
Tres. Rebound, Chongson. Parehong nai-inlove na sa tres. Ano?
Oo nga.
Clarito almost lost it. The drive. Open is Chongson. Ayaw, tumama.
Now we know he can hit that though. Itong si Chongson, meron talaga siya niyan. They were setting him up pero hindi lang niya na ipapasok yung kanyang 3-point shot.
Officially, the blocks are 8, but I counted the 10. And that, of course, will hold the 8 as official. In the meantime, the cut by Pogoy. Kala ko papasok.
Nakatalikod na sa basket yun. Ginawa na lang ng paraan. Pero he will troop to the free throw line
Lumayo
for a couple.
Meron akong, may tradisyon akong overtime. Huwag kang tatawa-tawa dyan. Gagabihin tayo pag ako kasama mo. May isa pa tao rito. May lagnat din sa overtime to.
I have nowhere to be. Okay lang ako.
Pag ako nagmimintis na sa free throw. Tabla po tayo sa 86 ha. RR Pugoy against Terra Firma, one of the saviors of TNT Tropang 5G on that day in Montalban.
Ganda naman ang field goal percentage, 8 of 17.
You know, this could be decided from the free throw line.
Pwede rin.
Na? This
5
could be
minutes and change na lang
decided.
tayo. That is a big possibility.
12-5, 12-6 run now by Rain or Shine in the period. Oh, whoa, that could have been steps, you know.
Walang spacing that time yung Rain or Shine. And sikip, so nothing happened. Dahil sa kanyang
Marunong
possession.
gumawa ng espasyo itong mga taga Rain or Shine eh. Pogoy said, ganito yan eh. Mintis lang. Rebound, tinangay ni Clarito. Baka si Galinato ang foul.
Gusto ko yung ganito yan eh. Akin na yung bola, ganito lang yan. Pero that time, hindi na ipasok yung three-pointer. They have a bunch of three-point shots sa TNT. Pero ito ang Rain or Shine. Nakatutok lang.
Coming down to the final moments of this game here in Cagayan de Oro. It's been a wonderful pleasure to bring the PBA again to the city of golden friendship and smiles, where everybody's just so pleasant and nice. Here's what Pugoy did. Ganito yan eh.
Ganito lang yan. 18 puntos nga naman. May dalawang assist. 5 of 11. 5 made 3-pointers para kay R.R. Pugoy. Mainit.
Naunahan ng Rain or Shine ang TNT dito sa period nito. It's 12-6 in terms of the scoring in the period. And Pugoy, sabi sa inyo, tinitingnan nila yung mga numbers pag ginagawa nyo yan.
Pero gotta give it to Rain or Shine.
Yeah.
Nandyan lang, katikit lang, di ba? Hindi humina yung kanilang loob na, di ba, napaka-init ng shooting ng TNT. They were just there.
And just,
yung mga fast break nila, no?
Just to remind you, Calvin Oftana, as Hansco reported earlier, not seeing action because of a hamstring injury. Pringle will try to avoid the pesky presence of Gio Halalon. He does. Shot clock at 14. Nakalabang na ang Rain or Shine kanina ng 3.
Yes.
Pringle wants something to happen. Digs in deep, puts his head down, but may have held on to the ball a little too long.
At siya pa matatawagan ng foul dito, 7 against Jordan Heading, trying to get that loose ball.
Which he now realizes. But you know, if you're Rain or Shine, this is better than being down by 12. By 10, and we have a chance to win this ball game.
Yun yung importante doon.
Now,
putting yourself in that position.
If TNT wins, they will now win 5 straight. Pag nanalo ang Rain or Shine, they will win 5 of their 6. And both teams want a win here. Ayaw nila na malungkot na lipad bukas coming out of Cagayan de Oro, which is just an hour and 15 via airplane. And that is going to work for Heading.
Dexterity. Kanan ang pinang-shoot that time nitong si Jordan Heading. Kaliwete po yan.
And now the points beginning to pile up slowly for TNT. They've scored 8, no whistle. Then we play on. Heading. Coach Yang asking for a flop there.
Sa Jordan Heading, sinasakripisyo din ang pangangatawan, ano? Trying to draw charge.
Kasama yung mga tattoo pag...
Kasama lahat.
Kasama lahat. Ang ganda kasi ng designer sa kanya. Ay, foul yan. Foul. Naku, wag mo sirain yan. Baka hindi pa bayad yung mga board yan. Si Clarito has struggled with fouls in this game. I think that'll be 4 on Clarito. Ito, bang! Sagasa. Hindi, bayad na yan. Arena Plus yan eh. Huwag mo naman sirain. Para magamit uli. Ito. Heading. Ito, niyoyo talaga yung bola. Galinato, ayaw, lumilipad lahat. Saan ang bola? Timo, mga ito. Referee lahat, referee lahat.
Kanya-kanyang turo, ano? Pero one of the few misses lang ni Henry Galinato.
Ah,
Parang bihirang-bihira siya mag-miss eh.
Yung point blank range.
Yes, yung offensive rebounds niya, tsaka dinadrop pa sa kanyang bola. They're all makes eh, Henry Galinato.
Ito si Gio Halalan. Pang fourth quarter to si Gio. Heading. Norwood. Pokes at the ball. I think it'll go to rain or shine as it touches heading before it spinned out. It spun out, actually. Pogoy returns after a brief respite on the TNT Tropang 5G bench. Poy Eram, by the way, has returned but has been used sparingly.
Wala pa sigurong timing, ano, at we'll see. Baka i-ease in ni Coach Chotian probably the next game na.
Don't forget, UST is going to host the PBA tomorrow. We'll tell you about the games later on. Chongson is underneath. Libre sa kanto. Very tough angle. Follow-up. That'll work. Clarito puts it back in. And they are within a point.
Magandang offensive rebound. Magandang putback magmula kay Clarito. He just keeps rain or shine in the game 7.
Alanon tries to scoop it up. Nowhere to go. Players get entangled. It's a 3-on-3 game. 3. He gets it back. Head and shoulder fake. They toss it out. They will recalibrate here.
Gandang disiplina. Lots of time. 7 seconds. Let's see.
Tough angle to work with, but he drills it in. And look at this. Rain or shine is going to move forward here and take the lead again.
Ang ganda ng reaction ni Andre Caracot after that basket. Parang finally, maayos ang aking nilalaro.
And it's at the buzzer actually. And we have a different ball game. Do not go too far away.
Full display as RHJ with a tough shot gets his own miss, turns a negative into positive. Over to the corner, Cobantin puts it on the floor. Cobantin skies and puts it in.
Another turnover by Rain or Shine.
RHJ with a big slam. Oftana for 3.
There you go.
That's a dagger. Nice matchup there against Malonzo.
Yes.
That's going to drop for Calvin. Heruela looking to tie things up quickly here.
That was great team defense from Rain or Shine. Good block by Arrow.
And so these two have a history of recent vintage, and Chot and Yang have been at it for years.
At sila nagtapat nung season 49 nung semis set.
Pumuti na ang buhok ni Chot, nawala na ng buhok si Yang. Ako lang ang pwede magsabi nun. Kasi kasabay ko him. Oh, look at the offensive rebounding.
17 at 11 lamang para sa TNT, which is why Rain or Shine is back.
Big drive by Nambata. And here comes Rain or Shine ahead by 1. Gabe Norwood. Clarito. Saan pupunta to? 1 minute and 30, 15 on the shot clock here. Nobody popping out. Here's Johnson finally. Johnson. Ooh, that's a weak pass. And a dangerous one right through. A cross-court pass.
They still have a 1-point lead though.
Pick and roll to, ha? Iwan. Lampas ang pasa. Heading has it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. A minute and 5 remaining. Pogoy. Waltzing against Norwood. Fires. No.
Nail biter.
Cardiac game in CDO. The winner here is the one that does the big defensive play. It's not the offense, really. Who will shoot with 5 seconds remaining?
Wow, where was he going? Walang tao doon. Ako si Bo yata ang akala niyang...
Baka na optical illusion, ano?
Sayang. Pero lamang pa sila ng 1 point dito. They have to get a nice defensive stop. 36 seconds na natitira.
When you're on the move, biglang nakita mo sa kanto ng mata mo, Ken.
Yes.
And he's, boy. Ito yung...
Tingnan natin. Atake siya dito. Optical illusion nga. Baka...
Ayun, oh. Puro nakatayo mga...
Nasa labas naman si Bo.
Pero lahat nakapula kasi.
Parang sa kanto ng mata mo di ba? Yun na nga yun. And ito yung sinasabi mo, Seb, 5 wins, 1 loss ang TNT. 5-2 naman itong Rain or Shine. Ang dami nila dito sa 5-2, no?
Kasi if Rain or Shine wins, they'll suddenly surge to the top.
Oo.
And everybody will be at 5-2, 5-2, 5-2. Di ba? Akit ang Rain or Shine at 6-2. Kasi titingnan mo yung wins and then losses and di ba? Look at the teams that are struggling just below Rain or Shine. That's why Ginebra is in a very difficult scenario where they are.
Well, importante pag nagaganyan, your goal is, di ba, top 8 naman ang kukunin. Of course, yung top 4, ang pinaka, sabi nga natin, confident, maganda yan, twice to beat. Pero basta don't miss the bus. Kailangan yung, di ba, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kailangan mapipilit mong makapasok ko dyan. Not the bottom 4 kasi yung po ay ma-eliminate.
Heading, asking a teammate to come down and he will allow Nambatak to bring it up. Anybody's game. 1 point lead by Rain or Shine that has played catch up here. Nambatak, he can hit those game winners. Nambatak drives hard, passes it to Heading, corner. No! Norwood nearly has it. He was tied up. They don't need to rush a shot here.
Very smart. Mike Malonzo pulls that back. Hindi siya natakawan, Seb.
Sinabihan siya ng buong bench.
Yes, atakin mo. Yes. Meanwhile, Adrian Nocom will be fouled.
Boy, if this is completed by Rain or Shine, what a comeback.
Yes.
Sino itong nasaktan? Si Nocom, ano?
Very hard foul yata ang initiate sa kanya.
Aray. I think penalty na rin ng TNT into the last 2 minutes din. Kasi di ba yung new...
supposed to be
yung regular rule is in the last 2 minutes, penalty. Now, nadagdagan in every quarter ngayon.
The last 2
minutes
ng every quarter.
Boy, this is a stunner. Rain or Shine hangs on. And the TNT bench, you saw them, they're yelling to commit a foul. Foul tayo. Oy, Mike Buendia. Nakikialam si Mike. Si Bruce Brothers ko. Nakatukan sa ulo. Sakit yun,
Sakit yun.
I think we are on timeout mode, ano? I think, but we're hanging on. We don't want to miss anything here. Glad you could be with us for this cardiac affair in Cagayan de Oro. Watch this. Let's see.
Mag-i-issue ng no, this is gonna be the miss muna from Jordan heading to the left side. Ayun! Dinaganan siya ni BGR.
Malaking tao pa.
Oo nga. Pero nakatayo at pumunta dun sa kabila.
Kasi nakita na niya yung flow. Ating bola, let's go.
Parang ang dami mga fouls na nangyari dun na ni-let go na
ako,
mga officials.
Ano yan? Unintentional yun. I mean,
you felt?
Ako, mahirap mag-judge. Hirap mag-judge ang motive. Now,
pero able to go all the way to the other side. Di ba si Mike Malonzo, and then tama ka, the whole bench was saying, teka, hatakin mo yung bola. Di ba, wag ka munang umatake. Gives it to Nocom, saka pa na foul si Nocom.
Dati ring Raynor siya ito sinambata.
Yes.
Nako, tinawagan penalty 1. Penalty 1.
Parang idiningin yung Zico rin kasi Sep.
Parang second motion.
Yes.
So titira ng free throws itong si Noko. O upo si Ganuelas Roser.
Oo, hindi na yan makakabalik. Matama ka, no? If rain or shine will be able to pull this off. Wow, what a comeback at one point. TNT 16 ng kanilang lamang.
And look at that huddle behind Noko. Ooh. This is not yet over,
Hindi pa.
Mr. Escobar.
Hindi pa, sir. Pero F1 ito, Seb. So these are gonna be free throws. Tapos ball possession. Rain or shine pa rin ang bola.
He's still shaken.
Sits out 3 minutes. Pero yung orasan natin is...
Because kung umabot ng
8.6,
overtime,
tama.
kung umabot ng overtime, he will still sit down.
Yeah. Sa initial part ng 5 minutes na yun. Titingnan natin.
They will keep possession here. Those 2 free throws could have iced it, huh? But they will have possession here. Do you think TNT will foul? Probably.
Quick foul, yes. Oo. Sa 8 seconds pa yan. So if a foul, they're hoping for some misses. Pero whatever happens, even if they make both, there's still a chance para sa TNT.
Mga taga-uste at all around Sampaloc and Manila, PBA will be just nearby. NLEX goes up against Titan Ultra. Phoenix faces Barangay Ginebra. That beautiful gymnasium in UST is going to host the PBA.
Quadricentennial Pavilion, yeah.
Diba? Alin na mas mahaba yan, o yung Aquilino Pimentel. Sabi nga ng kaibigan natin, Fidel Mangonon, alin na mas mahaba. Tayo kong Fidel, bilangin mo yung letra para magkaalam-alaman tayo. Ito, I love the passion of this game. It's almost like a playoff game.
Yun na nga, pinakita natin yung kanilang history. I was talking about season 49, sila magkatapat ng semis. Of course, TNT nanalo doon 4-2, went on to play in the finals, but SMB was too much para sa TNT. The season 49 Philippine Cup po yun. Just the last conference. At eto na naman sila.
Let's see how this goes. How fast will they foul? It has to be a good inbound.
Yes. Yeah.
There's the foul.
Well, kahit mayroong dalawang made free throws dyan, may chance pa rin ng TNT. Di ba?
Sa dami ng tres na na-shoot nila. No? Naku, sinambatak 6 fouls.
Minus 1 threat from the 3.4 area.
And there's Sergey De La Cruz, our Coliseum announcer, confirming the 6 fouls of Nambatak. Halalon was confirming kung siya yung papasok o iba. Ayaw naman niya pangunahan si Coach Chot. Defensive purpose ha. Yung rebound nito, Jolly ang critical.
Oo nga. Testing si Jonah Clarito dito. Maganda talaga yung may pasok na parehas para
actually, para tres ang lamang mo. Yung iba magsasabi, Mintes. No, I don't think so. Shoot mo. Di ko ma-shoot sa tres kabila. Or, if TNT says, let's go for the 4, kaso ng batak is out already. Let's say. Palagay ko may timeout pa ang TNT. Mintes, rebound. Johnson fighting for it. Trying to keep it alive. That's not going to work. The time is a problem. TNT doesn't have time. TNT ran out of time and rain or shine with a Sterling comeback win.
Whew. My goodness. And all throughout the game, akala natin TNT was playing so well from the get-go, Seb. Daming 3-pointers. Pero just a nice show of character para sa sa Rain or Shine. Just holding on, Seb.
And delivering the big comeback in the 4th quarter. And Gabe Norwood, what a game. One of his best ever. And let's take a look at the Babad Player of the Game, brought to you by Devant. Enjoy unforgettable TV Babad moments with your family only with Devant. Why not?
Gotta give it to him, boss. We keep on talking about him. Sinasabi niya, huling conference na niya.
He was on offensive mode tonight. Sabi mo nga, 16 points was Gabe Norwood. Montik na mag-double-double, 9 rebounds. May 5 assists pa si Mr. President.
Oh, parang hail to the chief ang mangyayari dito. Okay. So, that'll do it for the game in Cagayan de Oro. In behalf of Hansco and my partner, Jolie Escobar, thank you for joining us on the RPTV's powered by Sports 5 presentation of this win from behind by Rain or Shine against TNT Tropang 5G. This was an important game for two teams that wanted to create runs coming out of this great setup at Cagayan de Oro. And somebody was still hot from that Terra Firma game.
Actually, they were all hot. But this is going to be a nice first quarter para dito sa TNT. And then we're going to show you very few baskets magula dito kay Bo Belga, pero very important pa rin na set.
Yeah, didn't play all that much, only in the first quarter actually. And then everybody else got into the thick of things as Aurin shook free and suddenly nailed it. And at the end of the first quarter, it was a 31-18 big lead by TNT, establishing the mood of the first half actually.
Just all kinds of three-pointers para dito sa TNT. Here is another three-pointer magmula dito kay Machine Gun Kelly Williams to start the second quarter.
But it was going to be the night of Gabe Norwood as he hit 6 points in this particular quarter. He would finish as the best player with a total of 16. He was able to bring his team close within 5 points actually. But this one will be a 4.
We got threes, we got 4-pointers. I think he had a couple of 4-pointers, Rain and Batak, and this is going to be the very, very helpful offensive rebound, offensive rebound of Galinato and the cleanup job.
He did many things in that particular half, and it was still TNT in the lead at the end of 2. But the third quarter was going to be close and tight, but you feel that it may have been TNT pulling away, but not against a very pesky Rain or Shine team.
Well, if it was 3-pointers para sa TNT, it would be the fast break para sa Rain or Shine. Here's another 3 magmula kay Sting Ray ng Bata.
And then later on, Pugoy would lead the party in the third.
Off of the nice block shot of Henry Galinato. Off to the races was R.R. Pugoy. This is the score after 3 quarters.
But the big thing was Rain or Shine overturned the score with huge runs. As much as a 9-0 run in that top of the fourth quarter that gave them the energy, the fulcrum to lead in this game. This big shot almost had it, but the follow-up was just as big by Clarito.
Sets up basketball magmula kay Clarito, got an offensive rebound, a putback, and this is gonna be a nice runner of Andre Caraco.
And in the end, just holding on, they were able to craft the win, rain or shine, and big free throws delivered at the end iced the game for rain or shine. They needed just one, actually.
Tama ka, 7. Because of this scramble for the loose ball, hindi na nagkaroon ng pagkakataon ang TNT to try to equalize or try to win it from using a 3-point shot. And yes, a come from behind win magmula sa rain or shine.
And that'll do it for this game in Cagayan de Oro. Daghang salamat, Cagayan de Oro. In behalf of the PBA and our RPTV team, engineered by Sports 5, daghang salamat. Good night.